I hate it. I hate it in America when you go get shawarma and you order the shawarma and then you open it up and you take a bite and it's a salad in the shawarma. I didn't order a salad with a side of shawarma.
That's very controversial because
No, it's not controversial.
Wait.
Tread carefully.
Tread lightly, bro.
Yes.
Wait, no lettuce in shawarma?
Of course not,
Oh my
dog.
God.
You are just too American.
Don't lose your Arab card right now.
No,
Be
no,
careful what
literally,
you say.
literally.
Be careful. Part of being Arab is also understanding like our people are going through it.
Right.
Yeah.
And we've been going.
And we've been going through it. If you're
Yeah,
gonna
man.
Chic Shack show with us, you got a free Palestine with
Yeah,
us.
man.
Very simple. This connection. Kahaba.
Oh, yeah.
Benny, right there. I feel it.
Zen Mafika. Bluetooth.
Bluetooth connection. Come on.
The bread is like fluffy. It's like
Wow.
the most fluffy bread. Yeah, it's not
Wheel.
like hard cock, you know?
Yeah.
Cock.
Hard.
What did
Whoa.
you
Gaik.
What did you
Whoa. Pause. Did you hear that, guys?
Gaik.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm going to take a little bit of a.
Wait,
so,
can we talk about the word?
All
'Cause
right.
I actually
How do you
swallowed
say
that.
it?
That-
Cock, bro.
Gaik.
No, he's like cock. I'm like, fuck you, bro.
Right.
Like, your beard doesn't connect. You come in and talk to me like that. You know? No, everyone's checking in. My beard connecting. My beard connecting.
I gotta call my barber. Halat, what you do?
Yeah.
I got hair everywhere on the body. It fucking ran out of production right here.
So
Without a beard, I look like Jonah Hill. That's like literally. No, but with a beard, people say I look more like Ryan Reynolds. I'm like, I'll take that.
And you do look like
See,
Ryan.
I'm telling you, it's one of the beautiful things about America is there's a lot of female empowerment. MashaAllah, you see so many women go out there and become amazing people
Yeah.
in whatever craft they are,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I've seen women who want to go out there and be themselves, right? But then at the same time, they want the same benefit of what an Arab man usually does, that takes care of them. But that doesn't mix. You remember the Boston Marathon bombings?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
I
when
auditioned for the movie when they made the movie about
really
it.
to be
for
the
one of the
terrorist?
kids.
I
yeah.
see it, by the way.
he was cast as the actual bomb.
Oh yeah, I could see that as well too.
I am the bomb.
Yeah.
Habiiibi House.
I have a couple
Speaking
events
of-
I have to do. Yes, hello.
Special delivery from Anwar's kitchen
For-
Habibi.
No. It's Habiibi House.
Yeah, for you guys.
Come. Sit.
Yeah.
Hey. Shawarma King's in town.
Oh my God!
It's covering him, watch
Wow.
out.
No, not the beef shawarma, chicken shawarma.
Oh, we got both for
No,
you. We got
really?
both. We got both.
Am I gonna rate this, by the way?
Yeah, dude.
I'm so
Do
excited to
another
rate this.
review.
I've actually wanted to try Anwar's chicken shawarma, and if it's not good, it's just not gonna be good.
Chicken?
Wow.
Grab
This is
it.
my chicken. Those are beef.
We got chicken and beef for both
Chicken.
of us
You
to
guys
try,
want?
and we got one for you
Watch
two as
Anwar
well.
come for me. He's like, "You don't like my shawarma?" I'm like, "No, it's trash." But we'll see how that. Inshallah, it's good. I don't think he knows I exist, so it's okay.
We're
What
gonna.
else do you have?
And then we
Is
have,
that gonna
uh,
That's gonna cover the shot.
Yeah, you can't see the wide shot.
So we're
But
actually
now,
we're actually on contract for a minimum of a 7 rating. We can't go.
Yeah,
below.
you don't understand. It's the most difficult thing ever when I do a review and like the owner's there and they're watching. They're like
sweating.
I'm like,
Yeah.
they're like, what is he gonna do? Like I was
That
in
should be a
Detroit.
skit too,
It
right?
should be a
Yeah,
skit.
yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
it's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I was in Detroit last week and I'm gonna post a review. I gave the it was a very average 7.6. Like it was like
Where'd you go?
I went to El Amir restaurant.
Oh, I mean, okay.
It wasn't that good.
It's
like
basic.
it's like it's slightly above average, but it's like anything crazy. But the owner, he's like
Logo.
Nasser, like Nawartna.
Oh no, but I'm from Dearborn. I don't know if you know.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
so I know,
Another
I'll tell you
quota.
everything.
We got our one
I'm gonna be
Dearborn
honest with
shout
you. Like Dearborn, like just food. That's it.
It's amazing, right?
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
food. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
food.
yeah.
Yeah. It's just. I was like, I was
Food and
expecting
hookah.
more. It's like literally food and hookah. It's the most Arab city in the world. What do you have to do? Just akil or argile. Oh. Okay, Habibi. First, take me out to dinner before you do that.
Be my shawarma. Let's
All right, yalla.
let's
We're
do
gonna get
this.
a-
Anwar's kitchen.
Well, hold on.
Are we gonna rate this?
Before we start,
Where's
with
the
review.
tomb?
It should be inside.
Oh, shit.
That's already a negative start. I'm just honest with you.
The tomb is probably in the sandwich.
Yeah,
we
we
don't,
need
we don't
extra
want to smell
tone,
that the whole
man.
entire time, you know? We hear
All right,
the
okay.
breath.
It
Do you want me to review this right now?
travel a little bit. Let's be honest.
It's okay. It's
All the
okay.
way from downtown.
Shawarma King.
If it's a good shawarma, it should be like let's see.
Before delving in,
Yes.
can we introduce our guest for today? We
Yes,
have a
yes,
very
yes.
very special guest.
Introduce me
Take the bags off of the style over here.
with the shawarma.
Oh, is that the tomb?
Oh, okay.
هيموت هم
that's
هيتحينه.
tahina.
Get
He
the
had it in his
hell
po-
out
he
of
had it in
here.
his pocket.
Check
You're
the other
gonna,
bag.
no. I need two.
No, that's doom.
There
right
it is.
there.
There's
There's
the
the
tomb.
tomb. There's the
There's
tomb.
the
Chicken.
tomb.
Okay,
The
thank
chicken
you.
Man,
Thank
he
you.
comes with the
stays
tomb.
strapped.
Yeah.
The chicken comes with the
tomb man.
garlic.
Yes.
He
So
opens his wallet and he just has tomb and
That amazing, honestly.
You seen that one with the jacket with like all the?
Yeah, you just open it up. I have tomb, tahina, hummus, baba ganoush.
Put the bag down.
No, that's good.
Hey,
down.
can we please eat, please?
طيب,
Introduce
we have our guest Nasser
هلا
Al-Rayess,
هلا.
right? Is that how you
Al-Rayess,
say it?
yes,
يعني
Al-Rayess.
Al-Rayess.
Al-Rayess, the one, the only. Nasser
I thought it was
Al-Rayess.
Arayes, like
لا,
for sandwich.
but honestly,
Yeah.
Arayes would be better. Nasser Al-Rayess would be, and then the
Yeah.
Shawarma King would be just a perfect combination of a name, but no.
And then
Al-Rayess.
the Ray is king.
Yeah, it is.
Rayes.
I think my name means like the last name means the grantor of victory or the victorious. It's like the victorious grantor of victory. So
Wow.
Okay.
yeah, I know.
Victorious grantor
So-
of
It
victory.
was just
They
built
really
for this.
Built
knocked
different.
it out of the park with
Yeah.
that name of my family. So
Built
they just
different.
knew from the born.
Destined for greatness.
From the born.
From the born. From the born.
From the born day.
When born.
Amazing. And you go by, of course, your official name is the Shawarma King.
Yes, that's my pseudo name. Shawarma King. Yes. The one, the only.
Why do they call you that?
It was self-proclaimed actually.
Okay.
You know, sometimes you have to call yourself what you want to be called.
Crown yourself.
You crown yourself, then everyone respects the kingship. You know.
Yeah, 100%.
I just like always loved shawarma. Shawarma's been a part of my life since I can remember. And then when I started doing like reviews and analyzing shawarma on TikTok and Instagram, I called myself the Shawarma King, and then people realized, oh shit, he actually might be the king of shawarma, because I started doing my reviews, and people would go like, wow, he's like, you know, he's doing a good, excellent review.
Yeah.
And I also, to be the king of shawarma, you have to have a love for shawarma.
Of course.
It doesn't just like, you can't just proclaim yourself. You have to have a connection to it.
To love your
and,
country.
And this, في connection. كهرباء.
Oh, yeah.
Benny, right there. I feel it.
بلبنان ما في كهرباء
Yeah.
ما في connection
لا،
ما في واي فاي
بلبنان
ما في
في بالشاورما ريستورانت في محل الشاورما في كهرباء.
yes.
There has
In the
to
air.
be.
It's Bluetooth.
Bluetooth connection.
Yeah,
Bluetooth. So yes, I love shawarma, and to the point where I even made a song about shawarma.
I remember this
Be
song.
my no, remember
Just
it's been a
barely,
week though.
barely.
Oh, I don't remember this song. It's been 1 week, man.
I remember from last week.
Like, no, it was 1 week ago.
It's
yeah.
TikTok era, man. It's everything.
know,
What's
everything's
next? No,
new,
just
so,
kidding. No,
man,
the song
What's
was-
next?
What's next after the shawarma song?
Yeah.
A shawarma movie, obviously.
Shawarma series,
Shawarma
Shawarma
movie,
TV
the shawarma TV series, shawarma book. We're gonna do a whole line of shawarma.
I love it. I love
What's
it.
next is actually shawarma merch. We're gonna make a shawarma
yeah?
merch. The idea is it's based around shawarma university. So you know how universities have like these like they put the crest of the shawarma on the shirt. So I'm working with a company. We're collabing with this clothing company to create a shawarma university shirt.
Amazing.
It's actually sick. It's like a crest but for shawarma. And there's little hints in it about about my life. Like when I was born, we're gonna do a specific one for like the university I went to. I went to UC Berkeley, so it'll be the colors of UC Berkeley.
Nice.
But I'm excited about it. So it should
Amazing.
be coming out soon.
Yeah, sounds cool, man.
So it's gonna be like a spinning shawarma in the middle.
Yeah, it'll be like
Yeah.
literally a spinning shawarma with like, you know, the classic
The
like
two lions, like
yeah.
fresh shawarma.
And it was saying how to be like shawarma over it. It's gonna be
Amazing.
sick. So I can't wait.
Amazing.
Like let's eat the shawarma.
All
Let's-
right.
If this is not good, I will literally say it. I can. Okay.
We'll edit you. This is
This is
very
amazing.
We'll
delicious.
edit the knot out.
Okay. You see,
No, yeah,
always
let's see.
extra
Huge.
toom. Always extra
Always.
toom. All right, here we go.
Anwar's
Bismillah.
kitchen. Here we go. Bismillah.
Moment of silence.
Can you hand me a tomb?
Here.
Shawarma King. See, he's analyzing. You see the chews.
It's loading bar.
All right. First bite.
All right, honestly, I had low expectations for it. I really did. I didn't anticipate him to like it to be fantastic.
'Cause Anwar is from he's Egyptian.
Yeah, he's
What is
Palestinian.
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 Um,
But what do you think?
The chicken is very cooked well. The chicken's very cooked well. The seasoning, I'm not in love with the seasoning, although it's like seasoned well.
Okay.
It's good though. It's good.
pretty good.
And it's decent. And the tomb is actually pretty fluffy. Let's do a little. This is how you test the tomb out. You take the pinky. There you go.
It's cocaine or some shit.
Yeah.
It's like
But it's good. Like if I wanted the shawarma, it's
a
decent.
nice.
What are the good things about it you like?
The good things about it, I think the chicken's cooked really, really well. Like it's a very the chicken's cooked well. The tomb is actually pretty fluffy and decent. And it's well put together. Like I like the crispiness and there's a little bit of oil. I like bread that's oily. It adds to the chicken, so that's like the highlight of it. But yeah, that's what I like about it.
I like that they didn't do like no lettuce, no
That's
cucumbers.
that's really nice of them.
None of the
They
weird
stuck to the Habibi way.
This is just bare minimum. No,
Yeah. Listen, I hate it. I hate it in America when you go get shawarma and you order the shawarma and you open it up and you take a bite and it's a salad in the shawarma. I didn't order a salad with a side of shawarma.
That's very controversial because
No, it's not
No,
controversial.
it's
at
not
all.
controversial.
You are just too American.
Don't lose your Arab card right now.
No,
Be
no,
careful what
literally,
you say.
Literally.
Be careful.
I
Tread,
tell him this.
tread carefully.
Tread lightly, bro.
Yes.
Wait, no lettuce in shawarma?
Of course not,
Oh my
dog.
God.
Thank
What
you.
are you
Thank
talking
for
about?
be-
They do that in Dearborn.
Hey, man, talk to the
that's
king.
why,
Talk
honestly,
to the king, bro.
No.
Oh, no, you're
Dearborn,
gonna
I'm
start
gonna be
talking
honest
shit
with you.
about
I'm gonna
Dearborn?
talk shit about Dearborn.
Tell him.
Dearborn's Arabic food is not as good as I thought it was gonna be.
Yo.
I'm just saying it. I said it.
Damn.
Shoot
Because
me.
you went to
Shoot
El
me.
Amir, bro.
He
You
went
went to a
there.
place
He
that
went
was cool 20 years ago.
No.
We went
Okay.
to. You could
I
have
went
asked
by
me for
the
the
recommendation of the
recommendation.
people. Okay.
What people?
They told me to go, and I went, and it was okay. Okay. But I'm telling you, don't sit here
Where'd
with
you
this
go?
blasphemy.
Where'd you
Yeah.
go?
And tell me letlettuce
Yeah.
needs to be put in shawarma?
What
Yeah.
about Habib?
Are you
I
even
didn't
out
say
of? Let's
it
smell
needs to
him.
be put.
Not enough cologne. Yeah, you are an imposter. He's an imposter.
Wallah.
Okay, so what is allowed
shawarma,
in the
bro.
Bro,
What's in the
chicken
shawarma?
shawarma is
Okay.
so simple.
What is it?
And that's like the beauty of it. It's you have your bread, all right?
Okay.
You have your chicken, you have your mkhallal, and you have your toom, and maybe, depending on the excellency of the fries, you might put fries inside of it.
So no kabis.
No kabis?
No, that's on the
the
side.
side.
On the side, if you want a
like.
little bit, yeah. But all
the
the
crunch.
all the
All the
extra
extra
shit,
stuff,
I think it's
bro.
people
it's
like
for
the
beef
crunch of it.
shawarma.
Okay.
It's beef shawarma. Beef
Okay.
shawarma, tainted, lettuce, tomatoes, onions. Do what you want. Chicken shawarma, again, do not put a salad.
Yeah.
I don't want
not
sweet
at all.
greens in my
Not
shawarma.
at all. I'm not having a freaking salad wrap.
Exactly.
Not
All right, I don't
Oh
know.
my
There
God.
might be some people that agree with me that lettuce
no
tastes
one
good.
agrees
You're not.
with you.
I'm
Chicken
Saudiya.
shawarma.
I'm from Saudiya. Saudiya
Okay.
created the chicken shawarma.
I understand that that's the right way to do
I'm
it.
impressed now.
I've fought you about
Are
this
you,
before.
you're
No,
offended
I'm
if they
turning
do
my
it?
shoulder.
Yes.
I'm turning my
Yes.
shoulder.
Yes. Yes, it's
cold
offensive.
Can we switch seats, please?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Give me-
yeah.
No. Please.
No,
No,
listen.
can he explain himself or
No,
go ahead?
No,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. He usually I'll order it with. I've seen this happen in the wild ones where I like ordered it without anything, and he was like, "No, mine is fine. Like keep everything in it." Because anytime I go to a shawarma place, it's not really shawarma. I'm like, "Hey, just do only the garlic sauce." And usually the garlic is too garlicky. Like if there's
Yeah.
no mayo in it or egg whites or anything. It's just straight garlic.
Whatever.
So, but I still would rather have that and no lettuce
It's an
than to have
opinion
the
thing.
cucumber.
It's an
It's
opinion.
not an
It's
opinion.
not,
It's a
dog.
fact, bro.
It's a fact that this is how they do it, but it's not offensive if they do it the other way.
No, I think it is offensive.
Shabab,
honestly.
tell us, roast him in the
There-
comments.
it's not. That's not a chicken shawarma anymore. That's literally a chicken gyro. It's a chicken sandwich.
Right.
If you look at the OG way of making shawarma, of chicken shawarma, it's literally chicken, toom, khallal, ukhalas. That's it.
Best full stop.
Madzet, tomato,
Wala,
khas,
eat.
all this stuff. No, that's the original way. Literally, I know a restaurant will have good shawarma. You can see on the menu. It'll literally say chicken shawarma, Arabi style, and it'll say chicken shawarma, whitewashed. Like it'll literally say like
Yeah.
you can tell, and that's the one that the Ajanib buy. The Americans buy this one, and the real OGs, the Shawarma King, will then buy this one.
You want me to be honest with you?
Be honest with me.
Right.
I like the salad stuff in there, the lettuce at least. There's like, it's too chickeny. There's too much chicken.
All right, let's move on before he actually.
God doesn't like his protein. We can tell, huh?
So listen.
That's not decent.
Listen,
See?
our boy,
Oh, flex.
Nasser, our boy grew up in Detroit.
Yes.
So there's a new generation of Arabs
Yeah.
that grew up in America,
Like me.
like yourself. I moved here like when I was for college, and I'm here.
Where'd you come from?
I'm man.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I lived all
He
over.
comes from a man and a woman.
A man and a woman.
Good. Alhamdulillah.
But I lived all over growing up. Also lived in Malaysia, Saudi Arabia. But anyhow,
There's actually good shawarma now, man. By the way,
Oh,
there's fantastic
delicious
shawarma.
shawarma,
Very
man.
good. Yeah.
But I guess there is like a level of growing up in Dearborn is going to be a little different than growing up in
100%.
in Amman or in Syria. So, but we do have to cling to our traditions, bro. We
There's
have
ways to listen. I always tell people this. I am Arab American. Like I grew up. I'm born and raised in the States.
Yeah.
But the Arab comes 1st, then American comes second.
Yeah.
And when I make shawarma, it's gonna be clear what comes first.
The chicken.
The chicken.
And then
Exactly.
egg.
Then the tomb.
Then the toom,
mkhallal.
then the mkhallal, then the
that's
wrap, وخلصت السيرة. That's it. Big, that's it.
Saj is a rare one out here, bro.
Saj is, it's hard to find a good Saj. I really like it when people make their own bread. Or even like, listen, my favorite shawarma I've ever had is in Riyadh, Mama
I was just
Noura.
gonna ask. Where?
Mama Noura in Riyadh. It's
Saudi
insane.
Arabia?
Yeah,
Wait,
Saudi
you
Arabia.
said
Saudi.
That's the best shawarma
It's the best shawarma I've had to date so far
in the world.
in the world. I've rated shawarma across the world. Australia, Riyadh, Dubai, Michigan, Texas, you name it. I've tried shawarma everywhere.
I mean, Lebanon, no.
I haven't been to Lebanon.
Oh,
Inshallah,
wow.
this summer I'll go. Inshallah.
You're comparing
No,
Saudi Arabia to
no,
Lebanon?
but this girl, Mama Nuda is insane. Everyone who goes to Mama Nuda, trust me, if we go together, I'll take Mama Nuda.
Is it a Saudi spot or is it based off of?
No, it's based off
typical-
this. Her name is Mama Nuda.
And where's she from?
I think she might be like Lebanese, or I don't know where she's from exactly, or the Nia. And it's based off a very classic way. It's like very small. Now here's the thing, shawarma also, shawarma is just not just shawarma. There's a whole ideology behind this and a history behind it. Like when seriously.
No, I love it.
No,
It's a mindset. It's a mind state.
Shawarma is usually this is a very classic sandwich that was not supposed to be expensive. It's quick and easy to get. You get it late night, or if you're on the go, you buy it. It's small like this, صاروخ صغير, you know. It's supposed to be like a dish that's open to everyone to eat.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like a fast food.
Exactly. In America, tell me why it'll cost me $16 to buy shawarma.
Oh my God, bro.
It's the utmost disrespect
Oh my gosh.
to
I'm
the
judged.
essence of it.
I'm judged.
You know?
Yeah.
Do you think it's because of the importing of the stuff?
No, it's
or-
not the importing.
Because
It's
it's usually
importing.
not even
It
good
could-
shawarma that costs that much. The
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
shawarmas will make it.
They just
They
these
know
Arabic
how to
people.
upcharge. They just
They know how to upcharge. They know the white people will buy. Oh my God, we're gonna have like a special
Yeah.
dish today. We're gonna eat some shawarma.
It's supposed to be a little
Or
stand.
falafel.
It's supposed to be
$15 falafel
No, it's
sandwich?
disrespectful, man.
So you grew up you said in it was in the States, right? In California.
Mm-hmm.
So there's all these taco stands, right? And it's like Al Pastor, right?
Is this
Right,
is
right.
shawarma?
El Pastor
Is
is
Lebanese.
Lebanese.
It was made a Lebanese guy in the 30s, I think.
Late
in Mexico.
1800s, early 1900s. I think maybe the 1930s.
Yeah.
Lebanese immigrants came to Mexico, and they brought the shawarma style. You see a pastor, how it's made.
Literally like shawarma, yeah.
Yeah, and pork's a big thing in Mexico. So they took the shawarma foundation of it, and they turned it into El Pastor, and they made it. There was no pita, so they did it with the tortilla. And El Pastor, the most famous taco in Mexico, is literally based on
And the word
shawarma.
it's Al Pastor, like the
Literally,
word Al
bro.
is Arab.
Literally,
I
the
knew-
Arab
A lot of
influence
Arab,
is
yeah.
everywhere, guys.
I knew this just
Everywhere.
by seeing it, and
Yeah.
I didn't know the details, but it's a bit blasphemous,
It's
isn't
so
it?
messed up because you can't.
What's
Can't
the-
have
it's
it.
It's a
Latin
bit
fusion.
blasphemous to make it pork. Like to take our thing.
Well, it's
and,
Latin fusion. You
Latin fusion.
immigrate to
I guess
Mexico
so.
and you. And
Mexico's
you,
big on pork. Mexico loves pork.
Yeah.
Shout out to all our Mexicans.
Yeah, shout out to the Mexicanos. But it makes sense why it was a pork thing. And also,
You have
they
to
came
fit
from
it.
they came from Lebanon. Lebanon's not
I guess
like
Christians as
Lebanon.
well. Yeah.
Lebanon is a salad of
Melting
religions
pot.
and melting pot of everything.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. Like not everyone eats pork
Yeah.
from
Yeah, yeah.
Lebanon. But yeah, a lot of people don't know this. But I'm glad you knew this, by the way, that the El
Yeah.
Pastor taco came from shawarma.
Yeah. Definitely.
That's why I'm like shawarma. Like I'm being honest with you. Like there's a video I saw the other day to show you like the power of shawarma. It's like this is not just like a food that like I really am obsessed with. It's like
The
there was
title of your new book.
yeah, the title
Power
of
of
the
Shawarma.
power of shawarma. There was a video I saw of a Palestinian boy in Rafah, and they gave him a sandwich, and the joy this kid had. I don't know if you saw it when he found out the sandwich was a beef shawarma.
Oh, it had meat in it, 'cause they were saying, is it
God.
just cheese, right?
Yeah,
And
and,
then
the
it- yeah,
joy
right.
that like just lit up on his face. And I cried when I watched it. You know, here I am privileged to eat shawarma whenever I want, to like eat as much as I want. And this kid's like the most happiest he's been in 4 months to have just shawarma.
I mean,
so you see the
imagine.
power of it,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's not just a sandwich. This represents who we are. It's part of who we are.
100%.
One of the many different ways of who we are.
Yeah.
Shawarma, man. Don't take it lightly, and don't fucking put salad in
No
it.
lettuce in this goddamn.
That's another. That's a shirt. Shawarma. Don't fucking put
that's
salad.
why-
in
Don't
it.
put salad in it.
Maybe the places are not making good shawarma. They have to salad it up so you don't taste the meat.
That's exactly what it is.
You know?
But a good meat doesn't stands alone.
1000%.
It's like adding
What's the
chocolate.
best?
Napkin in there? Napkin?
I will say I will
The
respectfully.
hummus is really good though.
Hummus is good.
The hummus is really good.
To be honest, in America, for America, I
Yeah.
would rate this on like a 8.5.
See, that's
Oh,
the thing
yeah,
for
you're
an
comparing
American.
it.
But I was in Saudi like 2 weeks ago. Like I know the
But
taste of
that's
some
not
OG stuff.
that's not a fair like when I'm rating in America, like I'm rating compared to what I've had
Yeah,
here.
give it like an
I'm
LA.
I'm leaving the tens to
or
like the Middle East.
It
US.
has the Latin effect on it too, because of the tortilla, because of how it's made too.
But the tortilla is the closest you actually can get to saj. So I prefer almost sometimes the tortilla to like straight up ragif khubz.
Yeah, sometimes the relief is not like it's not fresh. It's
Yeah.
not as good.
Yeah.
Listen, for an American scale, definitely you give it like a point higher. I feel like any shawarma in America,
Yeah.
you just have to naturally give it a point higher.
right.
because compared to like the OG stuff, it's a lot different. It's a
Yeah.
lot different.
As soon as they don't put lettuce in it, and I don't see cucumbers in there,
I
immediately
respect it.
they're like,
I just
higher
here's the
up.
thing: the chicken is cooked well. It's just not my type of seasoning. Like chicken shawarma, my opinion, should not have this type of seasoning. It feels very more like fajita style
I see
chicken.
what you're saying.
Right?
So it's like a
So
I
here's
used
the
to-
question.
like this shawarma, I can tell this shawarma. I don't like it. Just I'm not gonna go into it anymore.
Well, should we try the
the-
meat?
Let's try the beef shawarma. Let's give it a shot.
And he has a question for you.
Yes.
No,
I
I mean,
love this idea. It's like podcast, but like eat and talk. It's like
Yeah.
it feels like we're just having lunch.
I feel like the question is, where is the best place you've had in the States?
In the States.
For shawarma.
Solid question,
'Cause
actually.
I would-
Fantastic
well,
question.
I was gonna lead into have you been to Sincerely Serious?
Okay, I was gonna
Yeah.
say
That's the
my
best place.
favorite place in the States,
the
and I
best.
said this when I reviewed it, is Sincerely Surya.
Okay.
That's the best shawarma I've had in the States.
This guy knows what's up.
It was see, this
it
is the
because
thing.
you're
People are like,
Syrian?
"Oh, it's not."
Are you biased?
No,
I'm not.
Atif,
I'm being
have I
honest
not
with you.
said, have I not said that before
So this
too?
this place in City Surya, it's owned by these people. They have a place called like Hollywood Shawarma.
Chef
Okay,
Adam.
We go there all the time.
Sincerely Surya one is better than the Hollywood Shawarma
Yes.
one. It is.
Oh, you think? Actually,
I
I
think
don't
so.
know.
No,
You
I
can sit
went.
down, you
I
can
went
have-
because the chef is Suri, and I walked in. He's
Both
like,
of them.
"Halabi
Chef
like
Adam.
literally like Babel Hada style, and
Yeah,
like he's
yeah.
like, "Oh, look, I got you," and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the way he made it, like you can see the grill marks on
Oh,
it,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
and the chicken, and
Yeah.
like
And
the
the
chicken's supposed to have
sandwiches are huge,
it's supposed to have like a slightly tangy,
Right.
lemony zest to
Right,
it,
right.
but the
Yes.
strength of the savoriness of it will stand out,
And the oil
and the
dripping
oil is
from it.
dripping from it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like a good shawarma,
Yeah, yeah.
and he knocked it out of the park. I
No,
gave it like a
Chef Adam
9.2.
is- yeah.
I was like, damn, this
Wow.
is fantastic.
Yeah.
9.2
Yeah.
United
Their
States.
beef, and their beef shawarma was actually insane
It's
too.
really good
So
as
it
well.
would be an 8.2 in the world.
It would be an 8 between the world, but United States was a 9.2. Tell me more about Chef Adam.
Started out in the Hollywood location, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So he started in the Hollywood location, and then he moved.
Wow, that's not bad.
That's good?
Not bad at all.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty good.
I'm going to try the beef, too.
Not bad at all.
This man gave him my beef.
So you're usually a chicken guy?
There's hella beef.
100%. I'm not big for beef 5.
Why'd you give it to me?
Yo, hold on.
for-
Habibi,
I'm not. I don't want to eat right now.
So
Oh yeah, are you all about macros and stuff?
I'm all about crumbs not being in the beer.
Oh
That's what
wow.
it is. You gotta check yours. No, it's
No, but like the beef shawarma is pretty decent, honestly.
So beef shawarma, what is that supposed to have in it?
Beef
He
shawarma,
said it. He already
yeah.
said it. You could have anything in it.
No.
You got-
Parsley, tomato,
Or like
Onion.
the fundamentals.
onion,
Onions, tahine,
tahini.
and then I think that's like
That's it.
the basic necessities of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, basic
What's
necessities.
the beef shawarma rating on the beef scale?
This one's more like a 7.8, honestly. It's a little bit higher for me, honestly. There's flavor to it.
The
100%.
flavor is really good.
Yeah, flavor is good.
It just seems like you're more strict on the chicken than the beef.
Yeah, always more strict. You know why?
Yeah.
It's harder to do a chicken shawarma better.
Yeah.
Right.
It's harder because beef just naturally tastes good. You know, chicken can be dry. Chicken like needs seasoning. You know.
Yeah.
You can throw a steak on the thing and eat it and taste it fantastic.
Right.
You know.
But this is it is well made. The
It's
flavor
very well made.
balance is good.
I'm pleasantly surprised by the beef shawarma.
Alhamdulillah. Thank you. Shout out to Anwar in his kitchen and his brother Omar, who's the one that arranged and hooked this up for us. We appreciate y'all. Anwar's been.
Anwar's Kitchen, honestly, I thought for a second it would not be that good, but I'm pleasantly surprised, bro. Shout out, Mabruk, bro.
Let's
Mabruk.
go. Shawarma King
All right.
stamp.
Yep.
Yalla.
Let's get it.
All right.
All right. Let's.
Anwar is funny, by the way. Have you been following him for a
Of
while?
course, man.
Yeah.
Of course. We live on a rock.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, of course.
No, I
Anwar's-
don't. I live in Baghdad, actually. Yes.
Huh?
Under
Do I live
Iraq.
under Iraq?
Oh, that's funny. I'm always here for a pun joke.
Yeah.
Under a rock.
No, Anwar's. You know what I like about
Got a bag.
like Anwar is like a content creator like at its core. Like he started
Show the
off on the Vine days.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been following him since like 2014, 13. I love how he takes like a simple funny idea.
Yeah.
Like for example. Like when, I don't know, maybe like when a girl tries to pay or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
he
yeah.
just expands it into this big production.
Yeah.
It becomes like a whole thing. Like him and that other guy, is it
Adam
Ahmed?
Adam.
Yeah.
Adam.
They'll do like thing. They'll literally be like traveling across the world
Yeah,
for
man.
one video.
Yeah,
like they're
yeah.
going through like I'm like, damn, this is like
Crazy.
really full production.
They
So-
really commit to that.
So I respect the effort that they do into
Yeah,
it.
And it's like textbook sketch comedy as well.
It
taking
is, it is.
an idea and then taking it to the extreme
Yeah.
level. Like, I mean,
Yep.
look at Key and Peele skits. They're all like
Yep.
kind of like that.
Yeah.
But he's doing it in like the Instagram format. And
He's
it's pretty crazy.
worldwide, bro. Like with Daystorm and with Lele
I
Pons.
mean, he's got like
and
what
with all
14
those.
million plus.
Yeah.
Those are like the
followers,
OGs of content creators.
Exactly.
I'm not like for like people like Daystorm and like King Botch and like Lele Palms. I mean, like they were definitely the OGs, and they got. I feel like they had the what do they call it? Like the first comers, or whatever is the first person who first entry into the market. Like
Right.
content creation wasn't the biggest thing until Vine, I think, honestly. I don't think their content's like, I'm dying laughing, but they've created a whole business out of their stuff, and I respect that. But
they started a model. They popularized the model.
they
of
did,
content.
and I don't. It's like again, I respect what they've done with the model and what they've done.
Yeah.
They kind of laid the foundation of how to make it as a content creator in the business.
And we've had a few OG like Arab content creators too,
Fusi.
like the Fusi Tubes and the Go Remis and all
That's
these-
the song "Be My
Lahme song.
Shawarma."
Okay.
That me and Sean Shadiak created. My parents are divorced. Is my brother right there. He's like the key to my peel. I'm the
Nice. Yeah. So your peel?
to my peel. Yes. It was inspired by the Lahme song and what Go Remi used to do. If you haven't heard the song "Be My Shawarma," please listen to it. Spotify,
Stream
YouTube,
it on all
Ankhami, Apple
platforms.
Music.
Can we
Be
get a-
my shawarma. You want me to sing it for you? I'll sing the
Please.
chord.
Yeah.
Habibi, please be my shawarma. Oh baby, please be my shawarma. I want to give you my bastirma.
Astaghfirullah.
So baby girl, won't you be my shawarma? You are the tomb to my shawarma. Come to my room and be my shawarma. You are the fries to my shawarma. Can't take my eyes off my shawarma.
So that's
There
a
we go.
Valentine's
There
like
it
love
is.
song type.
It's
situation.
a Valentine's love song. Inshallah, it becomes a summer anthem. So
That's cute, man.
It's like a remix.
yeah.
Whoa.
No, we're waiting for someone to remix to like a nice summer like
Yeah.
shawarma, boom, boom, like. But yeah, it
DJ
was.
Habiibi beats.
Yeah, I told him, I'm like,
You'll see
dude,
him
I'm like,
this
AB,
Sunday,
if you can think of something, he's like, I'll think of something.
Yeah.
Inshallah, we'll see what
I'll
happens.
do
No pressure though, AB. But yeah, it was inspired by that era. I think that era
Yeah.
had such a huge imprint on me as like it's just a child. It was they were the first ones to get into that.
Let's put it away.
What they came.
Put the food away.
They just passed by us. But I want you to try the hummus.
No, the hummus is good. I like the hummus. Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
The hummus was really good. But again, what were we saying? We'll pick this.
Hey there, Khalaila.
What's it like in Baghdad City? You're 3,000 miles away from me. But the
Or
girl you're
Saudis
looking...
and Aoudis would
Oh,
be
what
your-
a
yeah,
classic.
that's a classic.
Saudis and Aoudis. Great. The
I
Lahme
can't- I
song
looked
too.
at. I saw his channel. He hasn't made a song in like 7 years.
I
or
think
something.
he dropped.
Yeah.
I think he stopped. Well, that's
I wish he. I wish
he was a
make
talent,
comeback,
man. He was a talent. But like the people like him and Fusi laid the foundation for us as Arabs. Like they were the first instance of, I guess, Arab representation for us. As I'm timsah, yalla,
Yeah. I mean,
imsah.
yeah, that's. Oh, there's also
Baklawa.
baklawa.
Maybe we can end it with the dessert.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try the baklawa. Maybe. Haram, you guys are watching us eat. I feel so bad. ليش ما ضيفتونا
I
للguests?
did. I gave them.
Oh, alhamdulillah, guys. But they're Arab. I knew it in their blood. All right, let's try the baklawa real quick. No, I don't want to make a mess, so I'm gonna put it over there. And the baklawa can be hit or miss. It can be too sweet sometimes. Let's see. Wow. Not too bad. Not too bad.
What do you had? Is it two different ones?
No, same one. Wow, that's pretty good. Honestly, wow. Pleasantly surprised by Anwar's Kitchen. Did
Yeah,
not expect
baklava,
that.
baklava's good.
Yeah, but that was really good.
What do you look for in a baklava?
Let's do ASMR crunch.
Been doing that.
I don't know. I'm not like I'm not the baklawa king, so I can't really.
Okay.
I can't
be the
really
king of
attest to
everything.
it. I know my limits, honestly.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's sweet, but not too sweet.
Yeah, it's not that bad, honestly. Okay, back to what we were saying.
You want to toss me the tissues? Right?
Yes, 100%.
لا الزبالة.
Oh, it's bale?
Yeah.
Here.
Zbele bayda.
You guys roasting each
Why are
other
you
from the
picking on
jump.
me? Just because I like lettuce in my shawarma.
So I will say, Arabs, right? We're known for our delicious cuisine. Very varied, very diverse. We use everything. We have a use for the walnuts. We make muhammara for the kusa. We stuff it with rice, with lahme, with beans, tahini, sesame seeds. We make them into
Everything.
tahini,
We utilize it
mashallah.
all,
And
yeah.
it's all healthy and it's all great. Hashwi?
Hashwi.
The last name, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Mahshi.
food.
What's hashwi?
Hashwi is
Like hashwi.
stuffing.
Yeah,
Hashwi.
hashwi. Yeah.
Hashwi.
What goes inside in the wara anab.
Yeah.
But what about our desserts, man?
I think we have great desserts.
You think?
Knafe, bro. Knafe is
Knafe
elite.
is,
Oh my
knafe is a
God.
different
Started.
category.
Knafe? What do you mean? It's a dessert, bro.
I know, but I'm
Bro.
saying knafe is the number one.
Yeah, number one, of course.
But That's number
I
2.
love knafe, bro. I die for
course.
knafe. Like, honestly, you could say I'm a shawarma king, but maybe I might have to crown myself too with knafe.
Wait, with the bread or without the bread?
Oh, bro, honestly, if you can have a nice fresh piece of kak with the knafe, game over. Game
missed
changer,
it.
bro.
I haven't been
Lebanese
back.
way, by the way.
Yeah,
Lebanese way.
I haven't been back since 2018.
It's-
It's
oh my God.
killing me over here.
Bro,
Sea
that, with
sweets,
the
bro?
kak, it covers
Bro.
Oh.
the cheesiness. I just
I
do you
went
mean
to
kak?
I went to Lebanon. They had the best knafe I've ever had in
Really?
the world. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
go, it's called Sea Sweets.
What's up about knafe? Are we talking khushne or name? I'm a big fan of name.
Oh.
I like name more.
I think it's
listen,
gonna disagree.
hey, orange
It's
and apples
name,
here.
yeah,
So
it's
whatever
name,
gets
and
you
then
going.
the bread is like fluffy. It's like
Wow.
the most fluffy bread. Yeah, it's not
Whoa.
like hard cock, you know.
Yeah.
Cock.
Hard.
What did
whoa.
you
Gaik.
What did you
Whoa, pause. Did you hear that, guys? Okay,
Hold on.
I'm going to take a little bit of a.
Wait,
so,
can we talk about the word?
All
'Cause
right.
that's how you say it.
No, I actually
How do you
swallowed
say
the-
it?
the-
Kai.
Gak, bro.
Gak. Gak.
No,
What?
he's like gak. Gak.
No, I didn't say. I said
I like
gaik.
gak. Gak, bro.
gaik.
Gak.
You said hard guy.
Yeah, you
That's
said,
what I said.
you said I like the hard
Another
gak.
shirt.
Yeah.
Another shirt.
Not like the hard.
Oh my
Gaik.
god.
Or what is
Wow.
it? Soft.
Gaik.
What do you like?
Shawarma.
So you don't like soft. You don't like soft
Gak.
guy. You prefer when the
We
guy
don't
is
like-
hard.
nobody
When I'm
likes
in
soft
Lebanon,
gaik.
there's like the guy that goes around the street and he's
nah,
like,
you're just no. Let's just cut the conversation here. You're not
Gaik.
helping. We're the guy in Lebanon with the yeah,
he goes
we're
around
not.
the block and says, "Gaik, gaik."
Guy.
We have to get your Arabic lessons improved here.
Anyway,
Kak. Not kak.
No, I'm saying that's how he screams
Gaik.
it when he goes around the neighborhood.
Yeah,
It's plural. Kayak is plural.
Yeah,
for
fi
kake.
kake.
Kake, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
kak.
It's a weird
Okay.
word.
I guess it kind of sounds.
But,
But sounds funny if you say it in a certain.
It does actually. Now that you think about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I'm a comedian, bro. My job is to roast.
Pick
bro.
on these two
Roasting.
guys. They look the same.
No, but you're the one that likes salad and shawarma. It makes it very
Listen,
easy
bro,
to.
you brought it on yourself.
He
I've
did,
been
man.
trying to tell you.
Disrespect-
I'm just
the-
the devil's advocate on everything.
Sometimes we don't need the devil in the
We
room.
don't need the devil in the room, bro. We
Yeah.
don't. Back to knafe.
All right.
Yes.
So knaf is number 1.
Yes.
Okay, but then what's number 2?
Oh, but halal jimin, bro. I love halal jimin. Halal
That's a good
jimin is
one.
fantastic.
That's a great one.
What's
Then halal jimin is it's like this.
Smeed, right?
It's not smeed. It's like this cheese with ushta inside of it. It's like this.
Oh, okay.
I think it is with smeed actually, but it's more of like a more slimier version of smeed. I know saying slimy doesn't make it sound good, but it's fantastic. I would say I love bespusa, or some people call it namuda.
Oh, yeah.
It's very good. Baklawa is obviously fantastic.
But they're
Bro,
not even close to knafe.
No, of course not. But bro, atayef during Ramadan or
Atayef are second to
Oh,
me.
yeah. Why do we
like a
why
nice
is it-
fried atayef with jibna
Cheese?
inside.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
I mean, the ice cream is made different in
Yeah, the ushta. Yeah,
ushta,
the ushta ice cream.
pistachio.
It has more of a
ice cream is Suriye.
Bro, ice cream. When I was in Dubai, I went to Global
Bangladesh.
Village. They have where they dip ice cream
Oh,
like
yeah.
this,
Oh, yeah.
and then you literally can spread
Yeah,
the ice
yeah,
cream like
it's
this.
like
It's
sticky,
fantastic,
yeah.
bro. I don't like cold water. Fun fact: got cold water doesn't help your digestion actually. Yeah, I'm sorry. I told you I know my water, man. It's not just jokes up here.
All right.
So we have some saffron coffee.
What is this elixir?
Saffron Cowboy coffee.
Nesquik,
Correct.
strawberry milk.
You know, we're gonna see.
It looks like some like real delicious like strawberry.
I'm ready to down this. Honestly,
Yeah,
I really want to
same.
try it.
Okay.
Tell us about it.
You want me to tell you about
How
it?
are you? What's your name?
Hi guys, Hannah Saeed.
Hella bihana, kifek.
Assalamu
Where are you
alaikum,
from?
Habibi. My dad is from Iraq and my mom is from Tennessee. So that's
Wow.
part of where the branding came from. Of
Was-
like saffron is
Was your
such a
dad like,
sweet-
are you the only 10 I see?
Yes, yes, exactly. And my
Howdy,
mom's like,
there
back
it
that
is.
ass up, you know, to my dad.
Yeah.
And yeah, so saffron, you know, homage to the Middle East and cowboy homage to the South. So I wanted my being biracial to be infused in my company.
Can we try this now, though?
Okay, so first do the rose oat milk tea. You
I'm
guys
like
wanna do that first?
salivating. It's been
Here,
open.
here,
I'm
this
like
is for
looking
you.
at it. I'm like,
Come.
please. Wait.
Take this one.
Bismillah. Wow, just
And
toss
then
it.
get this one.
We can share.
Oh my God. That's so nice.
It's refreshing, yeah.
Very refreshing, right?
yeah, yeah.
This is a rose what?
Rose oat milk tea.
Rose oat milk tea. Wow.
Yeah.
It's like an elixir. It's very
Wow.
just like smooth,
Delicious.
So we
Seriously.
usually put dried rose petals on top, and so you just make it like fun. I want people. This reminds me of childhood, right?
Absolutely
Like
delicious.
It's delicious.
Can I say something about my childhood? I never liked rose water.
Same.
We don't
but
care
I love this.
about your
Great.
childhood trauma. We don't. Leave it for therapy.
We are not your therapist.
Yeah, leave it for therapy. You know about my childhood. We don't care.
No, it's true. Rosewater was always one of those things when they put it in the too much in the knafe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It becomes overwhelming. But this is very good.
This is so smooth.
It's like you drink this and just like, what is it?
Yeah.
You start like, the Arab comes out.
Actually, I heard it once you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you hear it, it's like Habibi, and they're like, oh shit, how are you, Habibti? I would straight up tell you to your face if this was not good, but
No.
this is actually really good.
Honestly, I'm stopping myself from like chugging
No,
this
I'm
right
already
now.
halfway
I wanna
done.
eat
It's
the
been
bottle.
10 seconds and the bottle's halfway gone.
Shots.
you know, lying is haram. So I know
I'm
that
not
you're
lying.
telling. I know.
No,
I
it's
know,
not
I know.
lying.
I
It's like
keep
literally
it-
like, I would down it. Honestly, I would down it.
So
You want to know,
fantastic.
a funny story?
Yeah.
I actually one time almost started a business selling that in America.
Really?
And I learned how to make it in my college
Then what
apartment.
happened?
Brother,
What
how many
happened?
almost businesses do you have?
Yeah. What happens is what happens to all my other
You know, Apple,
business
I
ideas.
almost made Apple first.
No, I almost
Jobs?
made Uber.
Yeah.
I almost
Syrian.
made Uber Eats.
I almost made Uber too. You know, taxi?
Uber
I said
Eats.
I would be taxi.
I'm a donkey.
طب أقول لك والله العظيم I almost made Uber Eats. You know what? Because when I got here, no one delivers food, bro. It was 2013 when I got here. I'm like, this is the land of the free, and no one has food delivery.
Meanwhile, there's an army of mobilettes. Like
Literally
that
everywhere. And McDonald's delivers,
yeah.
Burger King delivers.
I will sue them now for my idea. I said it first.
Remember
He's like the
when-
old disgruntled ammo. Like,
My uncle actually has the
But
ice
they're
cream
built
place.
different. I mean, like the
The
Uber
ice
is,
cream
Big
place.
Dash?
Uber is
No,
here.
like the stretchy kind.
Yeah, Big Dash.
Yeah,
And
but like Uber's
Booza.
here, they're like, please don't eat in my Uber, like whatever.
Yeah.
They have all. In Lebanon, you'll see the Uber Eats guy or like the guy in the mobilette is like smoking a argile while he's delivering your food.
Man, you could do that, but you can do Uber Eats, but make it stylish, you know?
Yeah.
So no, I mean
They deliver
when I-
argiles in Lebanon
again. Like
too.
I got here around
I'm not even
2013,
kidding.
and they used to not. Yeah, they deliver argile. They deliver everything in Amman.
Yeah,
Good.
$2 right to
Right?
your house.
But in
Easy,
here,
though.
it was only Chinese
pick it
and
up
pizza
and
back
Yeah,
in the day.
yeah,
You guys
you're
remember
right. I
this
remember
shit?
this, yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah.
wait, this is the land of the free democracy, and you
yeah.
can't get McDonald's delivered at 1 a.m. into a college door. I'm like, what's going on here?
McDonald's is canceled. Anyway,
Yeah.
so.
Whatever, fuck
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
But capitalism in general, I guess.
Okay, your next idea will
But
come.
basically, I was like, we need to have a food delivery. And then my boy, he's an entrepreneur. He told me, make it without employees, though.
Ah.
Like, how do you make a delivery company? Exactly, right?
Make a delivery company with robots.
Yes.
Yeah.
Literally, so I'm
Yeah.
like scratching my head over there. He made a company called the
No
Foot,
complaints.
the Foot Hammock.
The foot hammer.
I don't even want to know what that's
Little
I
about.
don't either.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Hammock for you. What a fucking
under
stupid
the
idea.
desk. Under the desk.
Listen, all respect to your friend, but a foot hammock underneath the desk? All right, whatever floats
He
your
had a
boat.
good launch on Kickstarter.
Tell him about the healthy
Okay.
fried chicken too.
I will. Oh, I can't tell him the
All right.
secrets on camera. But
He's got a lot of business.
listen, when he told
It's
me
a red
don't-
flag, by the way.
Right.
Oh
He
yeah.
told me
Which
do it
is
without
what we're
employees.
about to
Now I
get
have
into
to
If we
think
stop
about.
talking about food.
Yeah.
So-
I have to think about how to do it without employees. So the idea eventually popped in my head. I'm like, okay, what if it's an app and you go and someone who's close to a restaurant goes grabs it and then but then I'm like, bro, who's gonna sit around in their car with an app driving? Like that's not real.
People task grab it, man.
And
People
then
are down for
Uber,
anything.
and then Uber. You know, I went to Amman and Uber was starting out, and I'm like, oh, people are willing to sit around in their cars with the app. And so I'm like, it hasn't happened for food. I got to do it. And
then
I
خلاص, you
did. Yeah.
didn't. It's okay. So I wasn't maktub for you, bro. I wasn't maktub for you.
Now I Uber Eats. Because I'm a rapper.
Now everything comes full circle.
Now you work
for an Uber Eats driver now. Okay.
Every time he
No.
steals a little bit of each person's food,
That's funny.
he's like, "This was my idea."
Oh yeah.
But what was the other idea? Oh,
Stealing
the Big
fries.
Dash. So
Do you know they had a thing in New York called Booza, and it was literally based on the Saudi, like the Syrian ice cream, and it really didn't catch
Didn't
any
go,
footing.
right? Yeah.
It opened up in Williamsburg, but like that's probably not the best place to open it up. It's like
right.
Nussum, we know what they are, so
yeah.
didn't catch on.
Right. I mean, it's a good idea, right? Because it's a different, completely
It
foreign
is,
ice
yeah.
cream.
It is.
Yeah.
But
So stretchy.
My uncle
Ameri-
literally has a like a place that does that in
Really?
Dearborn Heights.
What's
it's
it
called
called?
Booza Delight.
Oh, I've heard
it
of
probably
this
does well in Dearborn, honestly,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Probably
it
does
does
well in
super
Dearborn.
Yeah.
I just don't know how well it would do for the American market,
The
honestly.
flavor, remember we were talking about with saffron?
Yeah,
that
yeah,
rose,
yeah.
like that sahlab flavor.
Yeah.
Like it's not a
That
popular.
Americans don't like listen.
But you gotta make them their flavor.
Let me tell you something about Americans with Arab food, bro. Americans with Arab food, when they have Arab food, they always say it's like an explosion in my mouth of flavor. They don't know what the
I
hell
don't know what's
rose
going
is
on.
or cardamom and
Yeah.
kamun, all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like when we hit them with these flavors, it's like they're getting smacked with reality.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
it's like in the Wizard of Oz when the color scene comes on. That's for them. So it's such an overwhelming experience. So when we hit them with like actual Arab food, it's a life-changing experience for them, you know? Then they drop
they're
everything, they do the eat life, pray, wherever it
Yeah,
is.
they're like, oh my.
They're
God.
like,
Exactly.
have you ever had fatouche?
yeah,
right.
fatouche, like
With the-
shawarma,
Honestly,
hummus.
what a gift, bro, to experience Arab food for the first time in your like 30s or something.
Right?
Like,
Imagine,
wait a
man.
minute. Whole
Like,
new
I think,
world.
right? Literally. And I think part of the problems in America is that Americans don't season their food enough, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe if Joe Biden ate seasoned food, maybe he'd be awake. You don't know. You don't
Shit.
know.
Maybe have some fucking sense in it.
Exactly. Probably, you know what? There should be a law instituted that there should be a minimum seasoning for all
Oh, yeah.
fast food from now on.
At least
you know?
three.
Minimum three spices.
Minimum.
You know what I do with white people now?
salt and
If I
pepper
want to
don't
test,
count.
right? No, salt and pepper don't count. I always do this, you know, at my shows when there's a white person that comes to my shows. I always test if they're for the culture. I go on the spot, name 5 spices right now. And they're like, salt, pepper. I'm like, nope, can't do those. And then one white girl was like, cumin. I'm like, oh shit, wow.
Okay, girl.
Like, damn, girl.
What's your
All right,
number?
cumin. Talk nice to me.
I can name 5.
Hit me with it. Hit me with 5 spices.
Cinnamon.
Okay.
Posh spice.
Sporty spice.
Good one.
Cinnamon.
These are there like Victoria
Mac.
Beckham.
Some mac, okay.
Oregano.
Cumin.
Cumin.
You're next.
Come on.
Curry.
What the?
Curry's
You
not
know,
a spice.
this
Curry's a
I'm
combination
questioning him a lot today.
Atif, come on, you got this.
Atif, like 3
Salt-
spices
salt and
only.
pepper.
Cardamom.
Atif, you got
Salt
it.
and pepper.
You got
Cardamom,
you got
bro.
2 more.
Garlic.
Garlic is a spice?
No.
Garlic
salt,
powder, bro.
Garlic powder.
Onion powder. Like there's so
Onion
many different.
powder.
Oregano,
We have
Greek
green
oregano, parsley, paprika.
Okay, you know when you put people on the spot, it doesn't really work out.
You're gonna get a taste of your own medicine, my boy.
Oh, you put people on the spot.
Name 5 spices other than America.
name 10 countries in the Middle East.
10 countries in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Oman, Yemen, Saudi, Bahrain, Kuwait, UAE, Syria, Urdun, Iraq, Egypt.
Easy money.
This is 10 there. Boom.
Yo.
Boom.
This is my boy with the name 5.
Don't
You know who
test
you-
me.
You know who you asked that to, right?
Who?
This is the king of name 5.
Name 3 countries other than America.
Really?
Yeah,
I
that's how
took
we
a
got-
class
yeah.
in Berkeley. I took a
Yeah.
class
Uno
called
reverse
Geography
card.
10,
Oh.
where the final was literally a map of the entire world, and you had to fill in every name of the country.
No
Every
way.
single one.
And I fucking got an A+ in that class.
Seriously?
I
Wait, that's
did, yeah.
insane. You're probably
It
better
was
than
a
me.
really cool like class, and a lot of the sports players took it because it's an easy class.
Right.
Yeah.
But we do like it was really easy. It was like
Wait,
know.
can you name a country for every letter?
Are we gonna do this right now?
Yeah, let's do it.
We're gonna go through 27
Well,
letters,
no,
bro.
no, no, no.
I don't
We
think
don't
we
have
have
to
time.
do
I'm a.
what we want. What we want
thought
to
you
do
were
is
good at
the-
geography.
what we want to do
Here's-
is to name every Arab country.
Name
just
every
name
Arab
them.
country. I
Yes.
think I named most of them.
We could do that.
Can you name all of them?
Okay, here we go. Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, Urdun. Are we gonna? Iran is considered, of course, because if you ask a person, I am not Arab.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Saudi, Kuwait. I said Yemen. Did I say Yemen? Amman, UAE, Bahrain. What's after Qatar? Then we have Egypt, Palestine, Libya, Tunisia, Morocco, Algeria. I said Saudi.
Is that all of them?
I said Oman. I said Yemen.
See Masr?
Masr, Egypt. Yeah, I said Egypt.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all of them.
Egypt.
I think
Turkey.
Turkey, yeah, 50-50.
If we're gonna put Iran in there, we gotta. Put
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'd say Iran is probably a Middle Eastern country. I consider Iran in there. And some people might say like Sudan could consider.
Afghanistan, people
Yeah,
might say.
Afghanistan might as well.
It's
So
not really
yeah, those.
Arab though.
They
Pakistan,
call those what do they call? There's the MENA region and there's like the Swana. I think
Yeah.
they call them. Swana is like
Right.
South
then
Asia.
that creates
Yeah.
more of a vast map on it.
Yeah.
So
And you know who else is worldwide?
who?
Arab socials.
Yes, Arab socials in the
Yes,
house. Hella.
Arab
So,
socials. Speaking of the Middle East,
Yeah, speaking of Middle
We
East.
got some special guests here. Do you guys want to talk
Here, you
about
guys can hop in
Arab
here
socials?
if you want.
Come in. Don't be afraid. Be my shawarma, oh baby,
We could,
please.
did you
Be
wanna-
my
you on the chair over here?
shawarma.
You good? Okay. All right. So,
Hi, Arab socials. Arab socials.
Arab.
Arabi,
Sas-
Arabi,
Arab.
Arabi.
Arab socials.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
First name, last name, social security number.
Okay.
Arab social security number.
Name and occupation.
My name is Melissa Taha.
كيفك ملسا? How are
الحمد لله
you?
كويسة كيفك انت؟
الحمد لله. شرفنا. فرصة سعيدة. See, now it feels like we're on like a actual like Al Jazeera.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
إلا اللقاء.
I don't know. I'm not the host, so I don't know. What that
Yeah. So I was just you're from
Tell us about Arab socials.
you're from Palestine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
like Halab, Palestine.
Nice.
Rafik.
Yeah, so Arab Social started with your colleague.
Yeah, so Arab Socials was started in New York last year,
Right.
and it was friends hanging out, going to coffee shops, just having a good time, and then it branched, and now we are known in about 40 states and
Wow.
then 10 countries. And
40
still-
states. Why not 50?
We're getting there.
Some are just racist.
Yeah, it's Alabama. No, there's actually a lot of Arabs in Alabama. Birmingham, Alabama,
Oh,
to
yeah.
be exact.
Alabama.
Yeah. Alabama. Yep.
But we're definitely expanding
Nice.
and growing. We have about 20K on Instagram,
Nice, mashallah.
and
It's more than
8K.
that. You got like 30. Is it like?
Yeah, we're growing. It was like 21 when I last
Alhamdulillah.
checked, but it's like
Wow,
bouncing every
So,
week.
fun fact about Arab
yeah,
Socials.
love
One of my friends, she was telling me, because I remember that I did the live with Lena, the
Yeah.
co-founder of Arab Socials. She told me, she's like, yo, Nasser, I went to Arab Socials dinner, and it was like the most fun I've ever had. And she's like, they were so kind. Like, there was this couple that drove 40 minutes out of the way to make sure I got dropped off at the house, and drove 40 minutes back to go to their apartment. So I was like really happy to hear that. So it's really cool what you guys are doing.
Yeah, no, definitely. Arab Socials is more than just a community, it's a family. So, we're Arabs all around the States, all around the world, but we're kind of scattered. So we wanted to create a community where you feel like it's a second family, especially for Arabs living in the States or abroad who are not by, their families as well.
Nice.
Sweet.
For children of the
You
diaspora.
guys do like events?
Yeah,
and
what-
stuff,
what
right?
kind of events are
we
they?
do so many events. So we're very active. So we'll do networking events, activities like go-karting, hiking, shooting ranges, all the way to ski trips. We're just...
Shawarma outings?
Of course.
I love it.
What's Arab Socials without shawarma?
That's right. It would just be socials then.
Yeah.
We had a Mensef outing actually in California that I hosted.
Love me some Mensef.
yes.
Oh my God.
We
love
have
me some Mensef.
a lot of great restaurants here, like local to Anaheim,
Yeah.
and we call it like a little Arabia.
Yeah, Brookhurst Street.
Yes,
yeah.
Brookhurst
I know.
Street.
Alamir Bakery. The best.
Yes,
oh
it
my
is the
God.
best.
Okay, that one is good.
Yeah, see? Now we're
back.
making it come. There we go. Mending it now.
Yes,
Yeah.
peace
good.
in the Middle East.
Yes,
The Levant.
Yeah.
But next event, honestly, there's so many events.
You have a gala coming up soon,
Yes,
yeah?
that is what we're
See how I know
prioritizing.
about this stuff?
I know, right?
Plugged in.
You are an Arab Social
Somebody pat him on the
family
back.
member.
Somebody give him a round of applause. Give him the validation.
I need that. I need that.
Yeah.
We do have a gala coming up. That's actually what we're advertising. It's going to be a celebration of Arab Social's 1-year anniversary.
Wow.
It's going to be in New York, March 2nd. We'd love to have you guys. And
Mabruk.
welcome to the Arab Socials family.
Thank you. Wow, fantastic. You know the whole I saw on Dubai Bling. They talked about this.
Dubai
Like
Bling,
they literally like explained it, because I think there was one person on the show that wasn't Muslim. Was like, is it actually like doable? Like all these guys that get 4 wives, stuff like that. And they literally said it's like 4 is permissible, but it's practically impossible to have 4 because you have to treat them all equally. So it's like to be like, now people are like, oh, 4 wives. Like, yes, it's permissible, but you have to treat them all equally. And that's impossiple these days. It's like it's like literally
So the
very
max is
difficult to
3.
do. So 2, yes. 3 with a sneaky link. Yeah.
Sneaky link.
How do you feel about that? People joke around about 4 wives and stuff.
To be honest, a lot of people who like joke about it or take it lightly usually don't know the responsibility behind it or the conditions. So sometimes they're like, oh, you can marry 4 wives. That's so cool. They think it's just for pleasure, but there's so much more behind that. And so I think that usually men who talk about 4 wives, it is permissible. So there's nothing like negative about it, but it's permissible with conditions of the religion.
There it is. I just said it.
Treat them all equally.
Yeah,
But I don't
treat
think
them
any
all
Typical Arab, not listening
You buy
to.
you buy one a Birkin, you have to buy the other one a Birkin. Like it goes hand in hand.
Birkin.
And even just like the emotional equality, that's difficult.
True, you have to show them
Yeah.
both.
Yeah. Because there's always going to be one that you prefer over the other. So then treating them equal is going to be difficult emotionally.
Cool. I think most people won't, but everyone just jokes about it.
They do joke about it. It's funny to joke about it. It is funny to joke. We're not the only religion that does it. Like, you know, it's Mormons do it. Like, I don't know, other religions do it, have that. So.
And we're planning, hopefully, an event, inshallah, that in April. We're gonna have a Southern California event, Habiibi House, powered by Arab Social.
So that's going to be exciting. Wow. Mabruk, guys. That's a really cool synergies there.
Yeah, that'd be great. So.
Habibis and Habibis.
Well,
be on the lookout. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us.
Inshallah, nothing but the best for you guys.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Representation.
You guys feel free to do it. You can chill. You can do whatever you want. Eat.
خلاص, get out.
So I heard a couple.
He came back with the shades now.
And some Quranic verse specifications.
Yeah, guys, we'll do it in the back. Then we're gonna...
So the verse that talks about the multiple wives. فإنكحوا ما طاب لكم من النساء بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بعد بسم الله فإنكحوا ما طلب لكم ما طاب لكم من النساء مثنى وثلاث ورباع فإن خفتم ألا تعدلوا فواحدة. And this is the part where you're talking about ولن تستطيعوا أن تعدلوا بين النساء ولو حرصتم. So in the Quran it says up to 4, but if you're worried that you won't be able to treat them all equally, then one. And guess what? You're even if you were careful, you're not going to be able to treat them all equally. You'll never be able to.
So it's literally saying we give you the permission, but you won't be able to do it.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that. I think one wife would be hard enough.
I can barely emotionally take care of myself. Add a woman to the case, and it's like, oh shit. Then add 4, I'm like, nah, not happening.
But is there any situation where
would you do it?
Would I do it?
Yeah.
With money, anything is possible.
So sometimes that gets into the equation, and then people start being more lenient with things.
Well, you see a lot in the GCC region, a lot more. You see like multiple like marriages, but like it's not like from what I've seen, like this is more of what people have told me and from I've heard, like they'll have the main wife and they'll have like the fun wife and stuff like that. So I guess it's permissible, but are they actually being halal about it?
That's not right.
I don't.
Wife, yeah.
No, you think I'm being?
No, I'm not.
You don't think I'm being serious?
Like side wife? That's
no.
crazy.
It's like the fun wife and the normal. Like this is. So I don't know if that's actually permissible. I think that's abuse of it. To be honest with you,
that's not adil.
No, it's not. I think that's haram, to be honest with you. And so they abide by. They say, oh, I'm allowed to have a second wife, but I don't think they're doing it in a halal way. So. I don't agree with it.
The goalposts seem to be moving a lot.
Yeah. Listen, at the end of the day, just, I don't know what to say.
Just get one wife. Just one. You'll be good.
Just get. It's a struggle to find one. You want me to find 4? You want me to find 4? Find me one. Find me one who calls to the city. It's enough. It's enough.
Hey, Arab socials.
That's honestly.
Speaking of red flags.
Oh, red flags. Yeah. Speaking of dating.
So other than like your food reviews, you got
it's not just all food comedy. There's a lot. There's a whole.
You got really popular doing the red flags.
That was a big series for me. Right. Massive. Yeah. Massive.
So it started with the tiny little red flag.
I don't know where that went. By the way, I'm looking for this small red flag. People loved it. Yeah. I don't know where it went. Now it's gotten bigger. It was 1, and it was beat up, by the way.
Somebody's going to make it. You got to reach out to somebody. Legos will make it.
It was beat up from how many times I
You're like
it.
I'm like, it's so funny. But
so what was that? How did that come up? You were just like...
I just had... Listen, I've had such an interesting relationship with insecure out of men, like in my life. It's been funny because I live my life the way I want to live it, It doesn't really fit to the standard of what, like, being like a true out of man is. Like, there's elements to it, but like I'm Nasser. This is who I am, and so like I see a lot of people get hurt by insecure out of men, and I've just called it out. I've called it out because there's a lot of toxic out of masculinity, I think, in America and across the world. So that's how it came up. I was like, let's do this fun tongue-in-cheek type of red flag thing, and then it just caught on, and then it just blew up, and we started doing red flags about different cultures and about a lot of different things, Now we have red flags. If the guy doesn't support Palestine, it's a red flag, Big one. So it's developed in such a weird and fun way. Now, like I do a depke dance with the red flag.
Yeah. After every video, you start doing
I'll do the dance.
The craziest one is in the middle of a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's looking like, what
that
the heck is going on?
That video we did was just like when you hear the depke music come on, and we just started depkeing in the middle of the restaurant. Al Basha, New Jersey, great restaurant. But the red flag thing, I like calling toxic behavior out. It's fun.
Like what?
So the red flags are mostly towards the men.
Yeah, usually. Listen, you've heard. I don't know if you've heard about my ice cream test. Yeah,
The ice cream test.
the ice cream test I have. This is regarding women, and oh my god, I was on a podcast about this. The comments blew up about my ice cream test.
They what?
And
I have to say that
they
every
blew
time.
up, right? So I have an ice cream test.
No, I've
Good
used
joke.
that ice cream. I've used the ice cream test.
So
before.
the ice cream test, right, is a very simple test.
Okay.
I would take a girl out to dinner. I'll pay for the dinner. No questions asked,
$100
right?
bucks.
Then if we don't get dessert at the dinner, we'll go get ice cream or any type of dessert. Usually it's ice cream. It's like, you know, and we'll go out to the ice cream. I will do a test mentally.
That's
When the ice cream comes up,
Yeah.
right? When it comes for cashier, it's gonna be $5-10. Will the girl offer to pay for the ice cream? Now, 9 times out of 10, I will pay for it. I'll be like, no, it's okay. I just
Right.
want to see
The gesture.
Do you want to see the gesture?
Yeah.
Like even at dinner, if you want to make the small gesture, it's okay. I'm not even. I'm gonna pay for the dinner.
Yeah.
But like sometimes if
You're
the
not
girl's
expecting it
adamant,
for the dinner.
I'll let you pay for the ice cream. And I posted about this and people came at me in the comment.
Why?
A lot of broke girls came at me in the comments. To be honest with you,
I don't have $5 for
yeah,
ice cream.
he wants me to pay for ice cream. No, he needs to take care of me all the way. I'm like, tell me you're broke without telling me you're broke.
That's a
Nah,
red
it's just
flag.
like
And you just said you probably will end up paying.
no,
it
I will
anyway,
most likely pay for
but
the
you'd
ice cream.
like to see the offer.
Can I just see that,
Yes,
like, yo,
I agree with
you
this.
realize that, like, this guy just spent $200, $300, $400. Let me just attempt to try to pay
Yes,
for the ice
yes,
cream to
yes,
show
yes,
that,
yes.
like, hey,
Yeah.
I appreciate what you've done.
Right.
I will be like, no, don't worry,
Right,
I'll take
right,
care. I'll take
right.
care of it.
Yeah.
Sometimes a girl will be really adamant. Sometimes a girl will literally get to the cashier and just look at me
Yeah.
and then tell me go.
Yeah.
It was a true story.
Yeah.
With a
No,
Lebanese girl, it happened.
No, by the way, any
we're
respectable,
the
any
most red
respectable
flag.
like woman is going to offer
1000%.
at the ice cream.
Wait, what
But-
about dinner though? If, like the check comes, she just stares at you. Like,
That's
For dinner,
also,
no,
that's
for
also,
dinner,
no.
Mushak.
Do you want
Here's
her
the
to
thing.
say, like,
There's
offer
a
to
thing
split?
also that I love. It's a green flag in a woman. I
Yeah.
call it the pump fake.
Yeah,
When you
yeah,
take a
yeah,
girl
yeah.
out to dinner,
The pump fake.
right?
Let me get back.
You take a girl out to dinner, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay for dinner. Make it clear I'm gonna pay for dinner.
right.
Yeah.
But I let to see the little cute, like, like you know,
Yeah,
like, I'm like,
yeah.
it's like I'm like, no. They're like, okay, no,
right.
it's like cool.
Yeah.
To show that at least you're thinking about it. Some girls will at least sit there and be like, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I already found out a lot about who you are as a person.
But not as much from the dinner, right? More so for the
No,
ice cream.
well, from the ice cream and the actions, like it's a simple thing. Let me see. Are you slightly appreciative
Yeah.
of the fact?
Yeah.
And girls will get pissed off about it. Like, I don't need to show you that I appreciate you. Come on, man.
I think
You
there's a
gotta keep it from
struggle.
my
So,
neck.
here's the thing. I think there's a struggle between like traditional values and like modern day, right?
Yeah,
So
big
like,
time, big time.
you know, girls will be like, you know, I don't need no man, right? But then when
Yeah.
it comes down to
need a man
paying,
to
I
pay
need
for
yeah.
everything.
So it's like,
It's a big
where
thing.
is the
I think there's
Where's the
blurred
line?
lines
Yeah,
now
yeah.
between what it means to have like there's like the traditional Arab like values and there's the American values that we also
Yeah.
grew up on. And I think in America there's such a big lack of communication within us Arabs about what the expectations are in a relationship for a man and a woman that there's a lot of problems that are arising. Divorce, bad relationships, etc. Like one of the beautiful things about America is there's a lot of female empowerment. MashaAllah, you see so many women go out there and become amazing people
Yeah.
in whatever craft they are,
Yeah.
you know? And that's amazing. We want women, especially Arab women, to go out there and be amazing in their professions.
course.
And then you have relationships, right? So they have this idea of empowerment and stuff like that. But then there's a lost conversation that happens between them and their husbands, and the husbands and the wife, where the expectations then become gone.
Yeah.
I've seen women who want to go out there and be themselves, right? But then at the same time, they want the same benefit of what an Arab man usually does, that takes care of them.
I see what
But
you're
that doesn't mix.
Yeah.
It doesn't. The guy's gonna feel like he's giving twice then.
I see what
So
you're
there needs to be communication, right? Okay, if you're gonna go out there and do you, then there has to be a balance. I'm not just gonna take care of you all the way. Like
what does do you?
Yeah,
though?
yeah. How do we define the?
again, it depends on each case by case thing. You
Yeah.
gotta figure it out, like what works for your relationship. If someone's gonna go out there and go be amazing in whatever business, doctor, lawyer, and they come back home and the other person's also killing it, then who takes care of the house? Who's gonna take responsibility of the kids? You know? Then I feel like that conversation's gone so lost.
I see what you're saying. So
That now like there's girls that are like, no, I don't want to take care of the kids, but the guy's like, yo, but like I'm also busy and you're also busy, so who's gonna take care of the kids?
right.
Then problems arise.
that's when it's a shared, essentially.
Yeah,
everything is shared.
Balance it out.
So
but
then
there's
I'm
some
not the
girls
one
that don't
provide-
want to. They're like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go work. You go work too, but I don't want to take care of the kids, but also
See,
do
yeah,
this and
yeah,
this and
yeah,
that
yeah.
for me.
So you
that
can't
doesn't
have
work.
you can't have the traditional expectation, but not provide the traditional.
I think you just have to find a balance, but that balance is lost now. I see it. I have friends.
people have kids too early?
Or people, yes, they have kids because of pressure. And I
Right.
think that's the thing about being Arab is that we have this pressure to get married and have kids, all this stuff. I think like, I wish there was a bubble we lived in where like Arabs can just like, you know, live their lives without the expectations of the parents. Like, because damn, we would be accomplishing way more than we're accomplishing now. But yeah, the whole relationship, like it's tough, honestly. Like with that, you have the traditional values and have the American values, and they don't blend.
Do you have siblings?
I have a brother, yeah.
Older?
Yes, doctor, mashallah, he's a doctor.
So does he have kids?
No, he just got engaged.
Okay, so yeah, alhamdulillah. Does he have the pressure from your parents to have kids?
Well, he's not married yet. He's gonna get married soon, inshallah.
Right.
This year,
I'm just saying, like, was it pressure?
Yeah,
100%.
Like once you get married, the pressure to have kids is on it. So when he got engaged, my grandma and grandpa, everyone started telling me, "Yalla, what? Shit halak, like it's time." I'm like,
Shit halak.
Yeah, shit halak. I'm like, guys, I'm 27. But أنا كنت 21 و16. I'm like, yo, the world was so different back then. It cost $1 to buy a house back then. Like, what do you think? I have a career I want to build. All this stuff. So these expectations are very, very difficult, and that's why we have these expectations for our parents, and then we have the red flags you have to deal with on top of that. So then it becomes a whole. I think it's really hard to date now. I truly think it's one of the hardest periods to date, especially as an Arab.
What is?
Yeah.
I'll give you a bit of pushback on the expectations, because I think if we didn't have this culture of our parents' expectations, we'd be no different than like white people.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's actually the way you say it like that, then that actually adds a different element that I didn't think about. I appreciate that.
But
Thank
maybe
you,
we need to find the balance between the parents' expectations and like the modern reality.
All balance, and it's case by case. That's why I think us as Arabs need to learn how to communicate, not by yelling.
Yes,
because that's what we do is yell.
Same
What? Me take care of the kids.
We get so emotional, and we expect so much of each other.
Yeah.
Again, the expectations are so high for each other that it's so easy to get angry when like, what do you mean you're not willing to do everything under the sun for me and my ideas of you? And
we should have like a whole class together as Arabs. It's like, here's how to communicate with your partner.
Shawarma University.
Shawarma University.
Coming soon.
You'll
First class.
Communication 101.
Arabs could use a lot of emotional trauma healing.
Yeah,
seriously.
we've been through a lot, honestly. Like, are you guys first generation immigrant? I'm first generation American. We tend to forget. Like when I get hard on my mom, I tend to forget what she went through. This woman picked up and left Syria, hasn't been back in 30 years. And like worked her butt off to ensure the success of her 2 children.
They went up the hill both ways.
They're both ways.
To school.
10 miles back in the snow. Back and
snow.
forth for school.
Yeah.
And you want to what? You want to play PlayStation?
Right.
And I think
Comedy?
When I literally, oh my god.
You comedy, your brother, doctor.
Habibi, if your
My
son
mom
wants to
literally-
join to be a comic.
Can I tell
Getting
you?
PTSD now.
My mom literally this week, she was like,
What do I?
My mom this week was like,
Yeah.
what do I tell my friends you do? And then I was like,
You're an actor, right?
I'm an actor.
Yeah.
I do social media
Influencer.
influencer. And then I was like, I have this. I'm doing this Google Pixel deal. She's like, okay, I will tell them you work for Google.
Yeah, it's the easiest thing ever. Easiest thing ever.
And I was like, okay, cool.
They just want to look for anything that sounds like they can show it off to their.
Yes.
That's what the doctor, the lawyer, Muhammad, hada doctor. Like they go for me.
Famous.
Yeah.
Nasser.
Famous.
Famous. They didn't. They were not showing me off to the guests until it became like more like. When their guests be like, oh, شفنا Nasser on TikTok, شفنا Nasser on Instagram.
All right. Now you're the fucker of the.
Now they be like, شوفوا Amir Osman هذا, he did a video with her. Now like, oh, look, I'm يفتح for Muhammad Hamaki. Like then now they show it off easily. But way back when, no, it was not like that.
Sure, man.
It was not like that.
Because الناس.
الناس, bro. شو بيحكوا الناس?
Yeah.
شو بيحكوا الناس?
This freaking
oh
idea,
my
bro,
god.
this, like-
Who
then
gives
they're
a
also
shit
like-
what the people will think?
And they're like,
شو
how-
بيحكوا الناس انه انت شو بتاكل شاورما? I'm like, باكل شاورما طز عليهم. Like خد, like like
We have such like a care.
Reminds me so
for-
much. Your mannerisms are like nimmer, bro. Like
never. You guys had him on,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You guys
yeah.
had him on.
Second
Yeah.
episode.
when you do those act outs,
That
it's
was
so
cool that you guys brought him on. Honestly,
He was
I
one
met
of our
him when he
favorite.
came to Berkeley. Actually,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
performed in Berkeley, and I was in grad school. I had a really cool chat with him. Actually, when I pseudo opened for him. This is when I wasn't like really dabbling into stand up comedy, and I pseudo opened for him. I didn't know how to do crowd or anything like that, and he came out. And he looks at me. He's like, oh my, in front of the guy. He's like, oh my god. And like, no one told me the Shawarma King's gonna open up for me. I was like, you know me? He's like, my life loves you. I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy. Like,
Yeah,
what?
he's so good at putting people on.
Yeah. And I spoke with him after, and it was very like cool. There's been like different moments for me in the past like 3 years where people have kind of giving me like the extra nudge to get into stand-up comedy, and he was one of them.
Yeah.
He was telling me, he's like, listen, I can't do what you do on social media, but also you need to learn how to do stand-up comedy because you could learn this. And he's like, do it, try it out. And then after that, I did an open mic. I started doing more open mics. And there was a moment when I went and saw Muhammad. He was in San Jose. And I asked him a question in the crowd. He had a Q&A session. I told him, hey, like I'm a comedian. He's like, what type of comedian? I was like, I'm doing a lot of things on social media. He's like, you're not a real comedian until you do stand-up comedy. I was like, Then
Shout
like,
out, Muhammad.
right? Shout out. And then like there was other moments I saw online too with like Drewski. He was at a Kevin Hart show. And he was waiting backstage, and Kevin Hart's like, fuck you, you're a bitch. He's like, why? He's like, you're not a real comedian until you do stand-up comedy. So then I'm like, damn, I think I should get into this. So I started doing more open mics. I did it when I was in grad school, and I started doing like a roast session for my classmates. I did a stand-up set for like 15 minutes. And then I started doing some more open mics, and I wrote my own first set. And I felt comfortable enough back in Dubai when I did my first Habiibi Nights. And shout out to Sean Shidiak, my parents' divorce, who helped set it up. And I did it, and it went fantastic. The people that showed up we didn't sell tickets. It was literally first come, first serve at the door. Because again, like I didn't know people would show up, and people like we had like 150 people. We turned away like 100 people, and we did it in
because of Arabs.
Yeah.
They like one thing: it's free.
Yes, exactly, exactly. And then we did that. Then we did it in San Francisco, sold out. We did it in New York, sold out. Did it in LA, sold out. Alhamdulillah. Then Chicago, alhamdulillah. Now we just finished. We're about to finish a 4-city tour in San Diego next week.
Okay.
And like alhamdulillah, like I'm feeling super confident with the stand up and the crowd work, and I just want to do it more and more and more. And like
amazing.
Inshallah, we'll have a big tour we're gonna announce in the summer across the entire America that we'll do. So inshallah.
Do you know Paul? Like, are you familiar with Paul Elia?
Oh yeah.
Paul, Lena was telling me he works with Rami. Yeah. I was telling them we should
Kinda
do like an
like
Arab comedy festival, like our own thing
he
here.
does the low key, and then we have a Sammer, like
So
our acting
our
producer.
producer Sammer is
He made
the one
that.
that produces low key comedy.
Oh wow, fantastic!
So
Yeah,
he
Matt
actually
Rife and
he mentioned to make sure we mention that to you, and that he's definitely down.
I would love to do that.
He's in Dubai right now,
Dubai.
actually,
Okay.
with the kimchi, falafel kimchi.
Yeah, falafel kimchi's there. Yeah. You know that it's so cool. Like my biggest thing is like I would love to be embraced by the stand-up comedy world because like listen, I'll tell you this. A lot of stand-up comedians in the stand-up comedy world, the traditionalists look at people like myself and they kind of like look down. It's like, who's this guy that's like did content creation for such a long period of time and now he wants to get to stand-up, right?
Yeah.
And so that's why I literally created my own thing that fits my personality instead of like, because the doors were really tough to open on the traditional side.
Yeah.
You know, they want me to fit a certain way.
Right.
Like I told you, I'm Nasser. I'm proud of who I am. I know who I am. I'm going to do things my way.
Yeah.
And so I created my own show, and now I'm getting more confident to do my own things. And now a lot of stand-up comedians are like, oh shit, Nasser can actually do stand-up comedy. He does, he does it in a good way, and it fits him, and it works, and it's good. And so that's like a lesson to anyone. Yeah, inshallah, we'll be able to do a show in
LA?
and it'll be in LA in the summer. We'll be able to do a show where I know we're definitely have Irvine lined up, where we have San Jose lined up. There's a lot of cities we're lining up. So
amazing, bro. I love that you're creating your own like path with it. Like
you have,
I haven't been to your Habiibi Nights, but obviously we've heard about it. Everyone's heard about it.
The hundreds, like what? How many?
Yeah,
people?
we usually average around like the low end is around like 160 and the high end is around 300 that we've done so far. So LA was around 300 that we did. Detroit was around 70, but that's like the perfect size crowd for me right now because I get to I feel like everyone's there, so I can do. I see you, bang, 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 back and get into it.
It's intimate enough that it's big.
Yeah.
Even at this event, like if we have like 150, 200 person event, maybe you could even.
I'd be down, bro. I'm super down.
How is it different than regular stand-up?
So I have like a typical. I do like a 30-minute set, but like if you've seen my videos online, it's like my videos come to life, right? So there's sometimes a joke. The punchline will be a song.
Okay.
Nice. Which it's become so interactive because I'm singing a song, I'm dancing.
It's a one-man show. It's
there's a section.
What's his name?
Bo Burnham.
But like Bo Burnham, but also it's inspired a lot by Def Com Jamity. I think Def Comedy Jam.
Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac. Def Jam Jamity.
Def Jam Comedy.
My dyslexia is flaring.
Def Con.
Def Cam. Yeah, sorry. Whatever it was. Cat Williams. If you've seen some of his sets, he had a lot of music integrated into it.
Fuck Cat Williams.
Right? But I'm just trying to say, like in terms of the set, there's a part of the show where I bring up 3 to 4 guys, and we break down with the crowd together if he's a red flag. And if he is, the entire crowd goes, Habibi.
What's the criteria?
we just ask them like, "Are you in a relationship? Why aren't you in a relationship?
Yeah.
What are you looking for in a woman? What
Let's
how
do
you
these guys. Let's do these
Yeah,
guys.
this guy screams red flag. I don't even have to listen. Sometimes you see the red flag, you walk the other way.
Let's give him a chance. Let's give him a chance.
No.
What's the top 3? Like, it's the criteria. Top 3 red flags.
I mean, like we ask him, like, what do you? I mean, like,
Chicken
the best
shawarma.
question
Do a
to
live
ask, the best question to ask a guy is, you say, what are you looking for in a woman?
him.
And then this tells a lot about what, like, about
Do it
one
with
guy's like, I'm just looking for like a nice girl. I'm like, wow, well, that's why you're single, man. That's why you're single.
Billah alaic, do it with
So-
one of them.
Atif, what are you looking for in a woman? What do you?
He's like
What?
one that likes me.
One
That's a red flag.
Can we do this? Can we
no.
start over there?
Yeah, no.
Start here,
okay.
start here if you
Okay,
want.
What am I looking
What are you
for in a
looking for in a
woman?
woman?
Casanova.
Man.
Yeah.
That is a loaded question. I'm
Is
looking
it a loaded for? Is it though?
It is. No, I mean
It is, it
because
is.
well, I
In
was
this day and age, it
I was in
is.
a 5-year relationship. This was my only relationship.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, it's very fiery, very passionate in the beginning, right? Because
Yeah.
usually the attraction is physical.
Okay. I didn't ask for a love story though. I asked just for give me
What do
your
you look
requirements.
What do you
He's
look
like-
for?
he's
No,
like,
it's
tell me.
getting
The
here.
flag is starting.
So
Yeah,
beyond
I
that,
see like in the Mario when it goes up.
so beyond that, I'm looking for somebody that like it can the familial stage, right? The
Yeah.
people once that kind of is. I mean, it's still there. Hopefully, there is physical stuff and all that, but they're the person that you can just hang out with.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
friend.
A friend. Okay.
Possibly, and then
Possibly. Yeah.
No, I mean the
How
word.
do you feel
friend.
about this answer so far?
I mean, it's given beige flag. You know,
Okay.
beige flag. It's
What's my
not
skin
entirely
tone,
red.
yeah.
You know, it's
Okay.
skin tone.
Proceed.
Yeah.
Olive flag. Yeah, and then it's just somebody you can hang out with, somebody that just somebody that understands you.
Yeah.
I mean, I just because there's a lot of miscommunication, as
Massive,
you
yeah.
mentioned it, and it's just that's just how I. I mean, there's so many other things.
It's a
but
beige flag.
I feel like
It's a beige flag.
I feel like he just rizzed and said like not too much.
He
but
didn't
like,
say
I'm sold.
he
I
said
don't
a
know what
lot,
he
but didn't
said.
say anything.
Yeah,
It was-
yeah.
It's mysterious.
He really diplomatically.
It was very
like-
diplomatic, which can be a little bit of a red
It's a
flag.
bit of a red flag.
But you
Oh,
asked
okay.
me, I know exactly what I want in a woman.
What do you
I
want
know.
for in
I
a
want a
woman?
girl who has ambition. It's key to me. Like I need to see drive. I don't want just someone who, like, I respect anyone who wants to stay at the house and be a housewife. I also want you to have some ambition because, like, otherwise it's a bit boring to me. You know, I need a girl who's very comfortable with herself, knows how to be silly. You know, laugh with me, make fun of me, have some banter with me. I need a girl who appreciates her family because my family means everything to me. It's number one, you know. I want you to respect and love your family, but also respect and my love family at the same time, you know. I need a girl who likes shawarma, you know. It's key, you know.
This is a deal breaker.
What's a deal breaker though? What do you not want?
salad in the
what is
shawarma.
something?
I
no,
think
not
what are
that.
some
Like,
red flags?
I want a girl who also like
Saffron.
a respect for obviously Arab. Like I'm looking to marry Arab and Muslim as well.
I was gonna ask you that because
So you're Muslim.
I'm Muslim.
They have
I'm Muslim.
to understand the culture.
They do.
Yeah.
And listen, there's a lot of non-Arabs and non-Muslims who understand it and they'll fit into it, but it's more than likely easier when they're fitting these criteria.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to like say no to any girl that comes in the way. But it's important to me. Like Islam means a lot to me. My Arab culture means a lot to me. And that to have that, to be able to carry that on to my kids is huge. I want my kids to speak Arabic. I want them to listen to Amr Diab. I want them to understand what Ramadan means and all these things. It's a big criteria for me.
The language.
Yeah.
I mean,
Infused
it's
into
almost. No, sorry. Go ahead.
No, just
I was just saying, like it's almost a curse to like fall in love with somebody that's not Arab, right?
Yeah.
And then when you go, it's like the language barrier, the culture barrier. There's so much that,
It's
and
an
you feel
uphill-
bad.
it's an uphill
Man,
challenge.
I've been
You
there
feel bad
before.
for
I've been
yeah.
there before, to be honest with you. And I've cut the relationship short before it got
hasn't?
deeper because I think as an Arab guy, we've all fallen in love with Taylor Swift, like a Taylor Swift, quote unquote. And then we've all realized, this is probably not going to work out for a lot of the reasons I mentioned.
Yeah.
There are success stories, but I think like they're smaller than the normal amount of.
It's definitely harder uphill battle, but you know,
Especially with
just-
your
if
family,
you really
too.
love the
Yeah.
girl, then I feel like you can make it work.
Yeah, 100%.
And,
Hey, trust me, it's harder to like explain to the family.
Right.
Yeah.
Like شو جبت هي الأجنبية على البيت.
That's I've had a
You know?
problem with like with my family. I despise that.
Yeah.
I almost rebelled. I almost dated outside of Arab culture just so I could be like.
Such an
screwed.
Arab thing to do. When they tell you no, you say,
Exactly.
"Watch me."
Yeah,
Watch me
exactly.
do it.
So
Yeah.
that's also another thing. Is
Red
like I
flag.
really hate. Yeah, I really hated the idea that like they're gonna judge just because they're not. That
But do you think as we've all grown older and matured and experienced more in life, do do you feel like you've started to understand to like you see where your parents are coming from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
Like now I see it more. I'm like, wow,
but it
that
comes
actually
from fear.
makes sense.
Yeah.
It comes from fear. It does. It comes from I see now they're just trying to protect the tradition, and they know that it can get lost easier if she's not Arab. You know.
Right.
Not like you can't find a girl who like a non-Arab girl who appreciates that.
Yeah.
But I understand. I'm like,
Definitely
oh,
out
mama
there.
had a point. Maybe that's like she had a point. So yeah, I don't know if it's been like how that's been like for you, but that's a kind of maybe a shared experience for all of us.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely, I agree, it is an uphill battle. But like my best friend got married to a girl from Texas.
Married to a girl from Texas.
Wow.
I have a lot of best friends. Get in line.
I did not get married to a girl from Texas. I don't know what you're talking about.
She is
Yeah.
from Nebraska.
Yeah.
You're my
Shawarma.
Be my shawarma.
No, he's my best. Never mind.
No, okay.
My best friend.
All right. Anyhow, so my best friend Faris got married to. I went to college with him.
Nice.
And we both came like together to BYU. So we were.
You went to BYU.
Two Arabs in
Wow.
Mormon town. Yeah.
Talk about standing out. Okay,
Literally.
that's a place to stand out.
But he looked white back then.
Me?
Were we all at one point? No, we
white.
all were on point. We're whitewashed. Like we all had this to us,
Yeah.
hands
No,
down.
I'm just like
But his wife
also
is
like
like-
without a beard. I feel like we all like just we're white.
For
people.
Without
sure.
a beard, I look like Jonah Hill. That's like
You
literally.
do kinda look like Jonah.
No, but with a beard, people say I look more like Ryan Reynolds. I'm like, I'll take
Gosh,
that.
you look like Jonah. And you do look like Ryan.
See, I'm telling you, it's literally one day take the beard, Jonah Hill. The other day with the beard, Ryan Reynolds. Like it fits.
Funny,
Yeah.
man. That's funny.
Yeah, I just need to find me a Blake Lively. It's
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh.
yeah, inshallah.
So, but she's
Yeah.
white.
Yeah, we can find a girl that man. There's a lot of Lebanese women.
Yeah.
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 I have a thing for
See?
dirty blonde Lebanese women. Yeah. Yeah. My last ex was that. Yeah. Yeah.
Lebanese.
what's her at,
don't
bro?
we all?
No, take her, bro, please. I don't need her, bro, please.
Are you single
Don't
right
we
now?
all?
I am single. Yeah, I am single. Yeah.
Damn, you must have like
How the DMs looking?
Yeah.
That's what I wanna know.
They're looking full, bro.
After Dubai Bling, probably.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my God.
people.
been
So
good.
the funny thing is, I love seeing comments from insecure Arab men who like question my sexuality and who I am as Arab because I'm just me, and who I am is me. And they think that like, oh, that looks kind of like homo and all that stuff. I'm like, yo, you don't even know what these girls are saying in DMs about this, bro. Like, you come and like relax, because I'm just me. It's all about being confident of who you are. Don't
Yeah.
try to fit into any type of like,
Right.
cookie cutter cut out who you
Yeah.
think you should be.
Yeah.
Be. I said, be talad, be out there, be who you are.
Yeah.
And that's when girls will be like, wow,
Right.
this guy's just like really comfortable with who he is. And alhamdulillah, I've got to a point where I'm very, very comfortable with who I am. I know what makes me happy, what I don't like, and I'm gonna keep doing that. Like no one should compromise on what makes you happy in life.
100%.
And don't like if some guy's gonna be like, yo, you dancing on camera is actually kind of like, not masculine. I'm like, fuck you, bro.
Right.
Like your beard doesn't connect. You come in and talk to me like that. Like, No, everyone's checking there. My beard connected. My beard connected.
I gotta call my barber. Hala, what'd you do?
Yeah.
I got hair everywhere on
good.
the body.
Good.
It fucking ran out of production.
All of your hair connects. All of your hair connects.
So a lot of girls slide in your DMs, but are you sliding any DMs?
I mean, I slide every now and
slide.
then.
Okay,
so
I'm not
what's-
gonna lie.
What's the go-to phrase?
Bro, the go-to is actually so nice. It'd be like, hey, you want to get some shawarma? It's like
Seriously.
the easiest.
For anybody,
Literally,
even
for anybody.
Arabs?
Do you like shawarma? Oh my god, because it's like such a fun like
Do you do the emoji too, or
No, we could throw the shawarma emoji with it. It's like
Nice.
a burrito, pseudo.
Yeah.
But it's such an
It's
easy
the one
way to
with
slide
lettuce
in,
in
like Aziz Ansari's was like, I'm going to Trader Joe's. What do you need? Like mine's like, yo, you want to get some shawarma? Like
Trader Joe's for the white girls.
yeah,
Sure,
exactly.
that
For the
word.
Arab girls, it's shawarma, and it works. It's like a fun way just to get the conversation started. Like I tell any Arab guy, don't come in there and just be like, hey, how are you? Beautiful. I love you. Inti al-Amar, inti albi. Like no, come on, bro. Like
Yeah.
be
Be more creative.
Just be funny. Be relaxed.
What
you
about the
know?
reply with the hard eyes?
Oh, with the hard eyes, that's a red flag. Like,
That's a red flag.
You can see some girls' DMs like literally one guy for 2 years, just consistent. Like,
same
hard
reply to your
eyes.
story.
Yeah.
Wait, what is something that a girl DMs you and you're like, ooh, red flag?
Can I marry you? There's been like so many like I want to marry you. I'm like literally off the bat, like you want to marry me? Like you don't even know me. You want to marry me?
There's a subset of Arab girls that are just ready.
They're just
Ready to
get
go.
married.
what about the opposite? What stands out to you?
To someone they respect and like fuck with.
They're right, 100%. In terms of like the DMs that have caught my eye is like the creative one. One girl sent an application to my DMs. She's like, "This is my wifey application for you," and it was so funny. It's like, "Love
Was it filled out?
shawarma." It was
Oh,
filled
okay,
out,
okay.
it was like a very creative way. I'm like, damn, honestly, you deserve a follow now. Like I will give you the time
All right,
of day.
let's go look at his followers.
Yeah.
Allah,
I
my
think
boy.
I unfollowed her because I realized the match was not there.
My boy got a whole waiting list,
Yeah,
man.
but it was
What's
really
going
it
on?
was a really cool way to like catch my eye.
Yeah.
The DMs, yeah. I mean, there's. I guess so. The DMs are definitely packed. Alhamdulillah, is that what we're supposed to say? I don't know what we're supposed to
Here's
say.
the question: would you ever marry? Do you think you would get in a relationship off social media, or does it
Well,
have
why
to be a
not? Why would I?
personal-
No, why would I not? Like, I don't do dating apps. First of all,
Okay.
dating apps I don't do because dating apps. Listen, people
Neither
need.
does Asad,
People
yes.
need to understand this. Dating apps are gamified. These are corporations that need to keep people on the apps to have you there. They don't want people off the apps. They will gamify the living shit out of this.
100%.
And it's yes, there's success stories, but more likely than not, the app is set for you to stay on the app.
Yeah.
Simple as that. It's
Yeah.
an addictive thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So the DMs, right? The DMs is it's an open world.
Right.
Right? You
Yeah.
don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
I look in the DMs. I look, and sometimes I'll respond to you, sometimes I won't, I've taken a couple girls out on dates from the DMs,
Yeah.
Nothing's worked out yet.
Right.
But maybe. I'm open to it. I just
think
won't do
it's-
dating apps. I just won't do
Fair
them.
enough.
You
fair
think
enough.
it's different because they already have this image of you as like this guy with these followers and the
Yeah,
status,
that
they
probably
don't
plays a
really
role
get to
to
see
it.
who you are, like versus
So
just randomly
been
meeting you.
That's a good point you make, actually, because
Yeah.
the dates that I've gone on from
love the
girls,
bromance that's
right?
happening.
Now it's
No, I mean,
gone
we
past the
understand
salad
each
and
other.
shawarma.
I will
we
never
know
have
how
lettuce
we
in my
got
shawarma
there.
ever again, just for you.
Thank you, Habibi. Wallah, Habibi Albi,
Yeah.
honestly.
wanna-
So yeah,
Shawarma
I
King
think there's
set my bar.
there's that layer.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's an introduction layer. Like, definitely some girls are attracted to like the status and whatever that is, and it's the easy like filter to start the conversation. Some girls might be good. I've met a lot of girls who are very superficial. I've gone on dates. One girl is like, I remember I took her on a date and she was. You've probably heard this story before. I've said it before on a podcast, but she literally is like, I was like, yo, so I live in America. It was in Dubai. Would you come visit me? She's like, I haven't taken a past 10-hour flight. I'm like, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. You get like anything above economy, premium economy, business first. It's like, Habibi, I only fly first class Emirates. I'm like, Habibi,
that's insane.
for only Emirates, Etihad, United, nothing, like only Emirates.
Are you
I'm like, wow.
sponsored?
And she did not pass the ice cream test. So listen, sometimes the glove fits.
Oh wait, so she did end up coming out.
Well, I mean, I took her to ice cream after the dinner, and the ice cream test failed.
It was in Dubai.
It was in Dubai. It was in Dubai. No, she didn't come out. I did it in Dubai. So yeah, like the DMs kind of work. I do appreciate though, like the natural interaction. I just like always will keep an eye out. If there's a
Yeah.
girl,
Yeah.
I feel like it's nice that way. It's like
Yeah.
you get to meet them, and
Yeah.
I'm really looking for a girl who
events or
understands Nasser for Nasser, not for Nasser for the comedy, because
That's
there's
what-
a whole layer to me.
I was gonna say, like, does it feel weird to sometimes meet with someone who knows a lot about you, but you don't really know anything
It's
about
very
them?
weird because my life is out there on social
Yeah.
media.
Yeah. Yeah.
I try to keep my private life private. Like I think I do a good job of it. But there is a huge, like I'd say, like more than 70% of my life is on there.
Yeah.
Just more my family and what I
Yeah.
do is like
Yeah.
not on social media.
I saw you at a wedding with that from someone like with the Jayusis.
Oh, you know Jayusi?
Yeah.
Faris Jayusi is the best, bro. He's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a good
Bassett
guy.
is my boy. Like,
Oh,
but
wow.
Faris was we went to the same school. almost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, because Faris is like the king of Amman. Yeah, that's crazy. What a
That's my
small ass
homie.
world.
Yeah, man. We went to
Um,
King's Academy together.
Yeah, that's where he went.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
actually crazy.
I remember seeing that. I'm like, okay,
He's a great
there's
guy.
Some common.
No, yeah, he's his wedding's in July this year, Faris. So I might go there. It's in Greece
Oh,
somewhere.
he's getting
so.
married. Okay.
I love going to Arab weddings. I think Arab weddings are super
Bro,
fun, dude. Super
Especially
fun.
the one
I go to some over the top weddings, man. Like bring
Worldwide.
about Lamy, all these different things. It's like crazy.
What's this good you had? Like when you see your best friend.
Yeah, the
like,
best friend. Yeah, that one. That I'm being honest with you was all natural. Like I
Yeah.
literally was like, oh, and we started dancing in Six Shack show before it got popular. Before I can't. This is the thing. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I've been so irritated recently. Because it's
tell us.
been amazing to see people embrace like Arab culture via music. You've seen Shireen like good luck and like Shik Shack show. So much Arabic music, right, has been on the forefront. But then, bro, I'm being honest with you. If you're gonna embrace Arab culture, you can't just embrace Arab culture and not stand with Palestine.
Yes, 100%.
Like it's like
It's
been
being. I said this earlier. Being Arab, part of being Arab is also understanding like we're like our people are going through it.
Right.
Yeah.
And we've been going.
And we've been going through it. Like I said earlier,
Yeah.
if you're
Yeah,
gonna
man.
Chic Shack show with us, you got a free Palestine with
Yeah,
us.
man.
Very simple.
You
Very
can't,
simple.
You can't just enjoy the fruits of our like culture
Yeah.
and not support us in our oppression.
Yeah.
It's like
100%.
it's like listening to rap music and then a black person walks by, you're like, oh, he looks kind of sketchy or some weird
Exactly.
shit like that.
Yeah.
Like,
It's very much selective activism, to be
Right.
honest with you.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Well, food is a good way to get in. If they
It is like insert it in.
Again, a whole
Appreciate
new
it.
world.
A whole
At
new
30
world.
years old,
Exactly.
give someone a freaking kusamashi for the first time in their
Yeah.
lives. You kidding me?
Yeah,
A white person?
I have a joke about that in my comedy set, but I'm not gonna ruin it. You have to come see my comedy set.
Wait, but speaking of comedy,
give us a-
can I ask you what the first joke that you made was that was like, oh, okay, like, that's now it's like
favorite?
It's such an
pretty
interesting
good.
question. Like, what was my first joke that made people laugh at a stand-up show?
Yeah, I think so.
Like the hardest.
Or
possible.
whatever comes to mind.
So the first joke I actually made, I don't do this joke anymore.
Yeah.
But it like in college, I had to I signed up for a gospel choir class.
Okay.
And at the gospel choir class, I did not know how to sing.
This is real life?
This is real life.
Okay.
This is not in Catholic school. And at the gospel choir class, I go in and I tell this story about how I literally failed miserably in front of this audition. I didn't hit the audition for the class.
Okay.
And I go in front. The instructor asked me to follow these notes, and he goes like, da, 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 da. And I was like, and he kept on doing it. And he goes, listen, I'm gonna give you a shot. I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna ask you to sing a song. Can you sing any song? Just like, please, like, give me something. Yeah. So it was like 2015. There's one popular song at the time. And I just go, this here, that ice cold Michelle Pfeiffer, that white gold. He goes, stop. What the hell is this? I'm like, it's
Hit him with
Bruno
the Bruno
Mars.
Mars.
He's like, Bruno, this is a gospel choir class. I was like, it's Bruno Mars. He's like, get the fuck out. And he
Yeah.
kicked me out of the audition. And I was like,
Hilarious.
that was one of the first jokes I did.
Too hot.
No, literally, I got into it.
Yeah.
He literally was like, he's like, what is that? I was like, it's singing. He's like, no, that's just like talking. I'm like, I get the point.
Well, you get it. Too hot, hot damn. We're talking
Yeah.
about the devil.
Yeah.
But there was one joke
Wait
too
till he listens
also.
to rap music.
Yeah, he needs to listen. But it's crazy. Yeah, that was embarrassing. But
There was another
yeah,
one.
I mean, there's a good joke about me being like a Muslim in Catholic school. There's like 4 jokes about that.
I was interested when you said that because I thought you were Catholic at first.
No,
and you
no,
said
I'm
you're
Muslim. No, I'm Muslim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Did I give Catholic?
I guess I went to Mormon school. No, but you said you went to Catholic.
No,
high
I did go to Catholic school. I'm Muslim. Yeah, it was me, my brother, and 1,200 Catholics.
Okay.
If it was the Crusades, we would have got done. Yeah, it was over.
Yeah, those were harsh, man.
How did that
Yeah,
happen?
my mom just wanted the best education for
good,
us.
yeah.
To be honest with you, yeah, we have COVID going on over here.
Did you guys
to
get?
the left. Habibi.
Did you guys get picked on?
Yeah, all the time, bro. I remember there was a moment. You remember the Boston Marathon bombings?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I
when
auditioned for the movie when they made the movie about
really
it.
to be
for
the
one of the
terrorist.
kids.
I
yeah.
see it, by the way.
He was cast as the actual bomb.
Oh yeah, I could see that as well too.
I am the bomb.
Yeah.
It's a bomb.
Thank you.
So speaking
yeah,
along this,
the Boston thing.
we were at the lunch and we
Yeah.
all get the notification that it happened, right?
Yeah.
And we're like a little bit scared, like, oh my god, there's a bombing at the marathon. What's going on? And then one of my friends goes, "Whoops! Looked like Nasser's uncle's back at it again."
What the
Oh.
fuck?
And I've gotten like the terrorist jokes for a long time when I was in high school, but that
the
moment,
uncle.
like in a
Not the
serious
uncle.
moment,
Not the uncle.
I literally told him like, "Bro, cut the shit out. Like
Yeah.
that's really disrespectful."
Yeah,
My friends were all caught off guard, like, "Oh shit, Nasser's actually saying it." I'm like, "Dude, that's like not the time and place."
Yeah.
But I still got the jokes after. But like that's what it felt like going to Catholic school. It's consistent like terrorist jokes, like Arabic, like all these different really, really like low hanging fruit Habiibi jokes. And it was weird, man. Like going to like mass as a Muslim and like trying to hide fasting during Ramadan to like not stand out and all these different things. It was a
Pretend to
lot.
Sorry, you said
No.
this was in Boston.
No, this was in San Francisco.
Damn, that's
Yeah, my kids were
crazy.
gnarly, but it was a very predominantly white, affluent Catholic
Maybe
high
it's
school.
not the Catholic part. Maybe it's just the white.
Maybe it's a combination. Yeah, maybe. I think that school just drew a very large white affluent crowd, and
see.
those are very immature kids that go to the school.
yeah.
I fit in though. I drank the Kool-Aid, man. That's what I drank the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
I did what I had to do. I was salutatorian in my class, the first Muslim of that school to be a salutatorian. I was a quarterback at the high school. Like I did
yeah?
what I had to
Played
do.
football?
I played football, man. I played football.
Not just play football.
I was a quarterback, man. I was a quarterback. I can launch that thing 65 yards in my prime, maybe even farther now.
You really
like
are
I-
American.
But I didn't play. You think they're gonna put a Muslim starting quarterback for the Catholic high school?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not gonna happen.
That's a movie right
That's
there.
literally a movie.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
and
Yeah,
bro,
and the guy gets hurt, and then you have to come in and save.
It's
the
called Rudy, but with an I
Yeah,
at the end.
it's not Rudy.
Rudy.
It's like Ahmed or something like that.
Rawad or something.
But the guy ahead of me, his dad ended up being the offensive coordinator too. So there's some politics involved. I
Yeah,
think he's gonna
yeah.
put fucking me in front of
Yeah.
his son. But yeah, I drank the Kool-Aid, and that's why I went. Part of my comedy set. My comedy set is a story. This theme that I'm doing for Habiibi Nights. This will go on for another year or so before I switch up the set.
Okay.
This comedy tour I'm doing now is all about how I got to this point, like my journey as a Arab American. You know, and it's talking about my stories from preschool to middle school to
Nice.
college to high school and how I got back to my roots.
Okay.
And so there's
Nice.
story. Yeah, so I lost my roots
what?
and
Yeah, I mean you're a quarterback.
roots,
Oh, yeah.
right there.
Beirut.
Like it?
Beirut. That's fun. That's a fun Beirut.
Merch
Get it on
available.
thehabibihouse.com.
Yeah. So yeah, it wasn't until college, like midway through college.
His idea initially.
It's a very nice. I like the shirt, by the way. It's very nice.
you.
It's
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah, a lot of merch.
We'll
See, that's
get
what
you-
the
And you're
shirt's
wearing, I think I recognize the
I like
dial, the Arabic dial.
Oh, you know this? Yeah,
this
this is Nevoir.
Nevoir,
Yeah,
yeah,
Navreen.
yeah.
She's such a sweetheart. Navreen made this. She's the CEO of the company.
I see it advertised.
With
a
the
lot.
N. Yeah,
Yeah.
it has like how to be writing here too.
You should
Nice.
show it. Show the back.
Yeah. Okay. You can see. Oh shit! 1 second. You can see the back right here. It has, like,
If you stand up.
Oh, the clock. Yeah. Nice. The
So-
Arabic.
It's like the
Indian
Rollies
numerals.
with-
Yeah, it's a Arabic. Yeah. I try to always, especially in my shows, I always try to wear something that's like from out of business, like a
Yeah,
small
man.
business, just to kind of
Yeah,
represent.
These
bro.
guys are Tunisian. I don't know if you see this.
Oh, that's really cool.
Isn't that
Wow,
cool with
that's
the-
powerful. Now I
yeah.
just noticed what it is. Is
Yeah,
it covering
right.
like? Is that the person of justice, but it's like in
Yeah.
shame, right?
Yeah.
Crying and it has
Statue
the
of Liberty.
kufiyya.
Wow,
It's got
it's not the
scales
Statue of
of
Liberty, but
Scales of
it's the scales of justice. Yeah,
Yeah.
close
Looking
though.
at it from an
This is,
angle.
Luedi 1980. They
That's
hooked
beautiful.
us up with a lot of
We have to
love.
find subtle ways to remind people of who we are,
Oh,
and
yeah.
like I think like apparel is a really cool way to do that. Apparel, music,
Yeah.
all these
Yeah.
different
I
things.
go to the gym and I have a literal guy wearing the
Oh, you go.
kufiyya.
He goes to the gym. Yeah, guys.
Yeah. dude. In case you didn't know that.
Yeah.
We put the kufi
By
on,
the way,
we put the kufi on Drake's new album cover for all the dogs.
Oh, that's
We have
funny.
a shirt like
That's
that.
funny.
We'll be selling it between East. You're gonna be there, right?
I'm gonna be
You have a
between
whole
these.
panel.
Yeah,
you're
moderating a
moderating.
panel, the
Yeah.
digital content creator panel.
Or just roasting them the whole time.
I might just be
Yeah.
roasting all three. It's me and 3 other girls, so I think Sada Hassan and a couple other people.
yeah.
Nice.
It should be fun. I do enjoy roasting people.
We're excited for that, man. It's
I'm
gonna be a
excited too.
nice
It's really
event.
cool what Lena's been doing.
Lena's amazing,
Yeah,
man.
she's like I think, bro, like we just need more of these type of events.
yeah.
We've seen, I think maybe we've all noticed it. I think around COVID, this uptick of like Arab empowerment in the States
yeah.
and across the world. And it's through these events, right? It's through musicians like the Elianas and St. Levants, through comedians such as myself and other people. Like it's we're seeing this growth of confidence in our
Yeah.
stories and,
Yeah.
and our history.
Oh,
100%,
might-
you know?
I think there's a song MCA Raps and Saint Laurent are collaborating.
Yeah,
on
it's
it.
coming out
They're
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
coming out. I think
That
it's
should be
Daraya or something like that. It's called or
Data or something.
Data. Yeah.
I'm excited to hear that, bro. 2 of my boys from Gaza, man.
Yeah,
Same
it's,
track
it's crazy,
together.
man. It's gonna be
Fire.
really dope.
Yeah,
so
bro.
it's I'm super like it's a blessing and a privilege to be a part of it, to kind of like have a platform to share the story. And I just want to open the doors, hopefully, inshallah, for more people. Like I'm always thinking about like my goals. I have my goals. Like they're parallel to each other. I have my personal goals. Like I want to be the biggest Arab comedian in the world, and I want to be the biggest comedian in the world after that. I have to think like that. Otherwise, I won't be successful.
Yes.
It's
yes.
not in an arrogant way. Like you
Right.
have to think to be the best in
Yeah.
order to act the best.
Right.
You know? Because you have to start thinking that mentality, like the feedback, the constructive criticism, the discipline, the consistency. The best, that's what they have.
Yes,
So you
yes.
have to start saying, I want to be the best.
I like that.
Right?
So you got to
Is
think.
that the Ammo calling? You got to think like you can be the best,
so
right?
you can act the best.
Exactly.
I like
And then
that.
so I have my personal goals. That's what I want to do. I want to get into entertainment. I want to do movies and all that stuff. Then I have my parallel goals is for the culture. I want to be able to bring the Arab culture into the mainstream.
Right.
And Eliana does such a great way. She talks about this too, which I'm always so proud that she does this. About like it's about making Arabs proud to be themselves.
Yes, she does talk.
And that's it's conjoined my goals
Yeah,
in life, you
yeah,
know.
yeah, man.
And I'm
100%.
never gonna forget that. Whether
100%,
it's from
bro.
talking about Palestine or talking about shawarma, it's all about like raising awareness to who we are,
Even
you
me,
know.
bro. Even me.
So that's what it's
Allah
about.
Rasna Nasser
Well,
Al-Rayess.
Inshallah.
on that note-
It's
This is our-
together,
this is our
together,
goal
all
too,
of us
bro.
together,
This
guys.
is our goal. This is why we
Alhamdulillah, which I'm
started-
so happy. I'm so proud to be on this podcast, to be on an Arab podcast in the States.
Yes, sir.
Not many Arab podcasts in the States. So
Because
mashallah, we got. I
are
told you
the
guys.
Arab American podcast.
Exactly. I told you guys, well, I'm so proud of this consistency that you guys have been doing. I told you guys this a couple months ago. Because one of the hard things about starting anything in life is you can
continuing.
start it and it can get dry out, but
Yeah.
you're being consistent
Yeah.
and never lose that.
Yeah.
Don't listen to what anyone says. This is a passion project for you guys. Keep working on it. Stay consistent.
Yeah.
And trust me, the more you do it, the better you'll get at
Yes,
it.
sir.
And the more fruits of your labor will be shown as well,
sir.
inshallah.
Yes, sir.
So
I mean, look who
Nasser
we have on our
Al-Rayess.
show. Look who we have on our show.
Look at this.
Before we wrap, we have like,
Yes.
can we do some rapid fire segments?
hit me with it, please.
All right.
Drobni bil rapid
So
fire.
we're gonna do different hand gestures. You're gonna tell me what they mean.
Okay.
To an Arab mom or.
Oh wow, this is good. يا ويلي يا ويلي
Yeah,
يا ويلي.
That's to me is هلا بتشوف.
Yeah, هلا بتشوف يا ويلي هلا بتشوف. Cross the line. Say what you want to say. Yeah.
And what does Yaweli mean?
Yeah, like يا ويلي is like يعني بسترجي, like I
dare you.
I dare you.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But that can be like, yeah, wait, like, oh my god, like I don't know. It's more of an emotion.
It's a threat almost, but it can be used in like, oh,
yeah, wait, like, oh shit, you know, like, yeah, ويلك, like, stargy, you know, test
Once
me.
you see that,
You're fucked. Yeah.
What about if you pair it with the
hey, it's
the
like,
lip bite?
I've gotten that before. I've gotten that
The
once.
big eyes.
Yeah,
like,
the
shut
eyes,
up.
once the eyes come out.
the eyes like
Yeah.
this, but this means like fucking chill out, take it easy.
You're on the way to the.
It's like step one.
Right.
Like you'll be in front of. I remember like in front of guests. Like I'll say something out of line. she'll be like,
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
But if you do that, but you mix it with the smolder eyes.
yeah. Oh my god, you're giving me so much PTSD right now, bro.
Do it to the camera.
Yeah. The smolder eye. Habibi, be my shawarma.
Habibi, please.
There is.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
it
so
is. People don't understand. It is just.
It is Rizul Leban, bro.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Rizul Lebanon.
All right, hit me with more. This is like you're literally the shahata's coming. Like this is like this is like next minute prepare your butt, like you're ready to get
What's
smacked.
the phrase that usually comes with this?
Like I think literally what Atif said, like هلا بتشوف, like
استنى علي.
استنى علي, استنى.
Wait till
Just wait.
Yeah.
Wait
Just
till I
wait.
get to you.
Your judgment day is coming.
But this just means wait also for us, right?
Yeah, but
Just-
also too, if I'm like we're talking and he'd be like روق شوي,
wait.
روق, like
yeah.
شوي, like you know.
Exactly.
So it's a combination. If the mom is doing it, you're fucked.
Right.
If Asad's doing it, he's like, I'm like, okay, I'll relax a little bit. I'll take it easy, you know. Yeah, the خيي اسمع استنى. Yeah.
But this is not like sometimes I do this to like American, like I used to when I first got do this to American people. I'm like they don't know.
No,
They don't know.
what the
It's
fuck is
Italian.
Yamagu? Meanwhile, I was just like, dude,
Talk to
just
Tony.
take it easy, man.
It's like, wait a
fucking
minute.
take it easy. Take it easy.
Doesn't
I'm walking
And
here.
you already did another gesture. It was the khod, but it's the
khod.
middle finger.
Oh,
The
I
middle
love doing
Arab
that.
finger.
Once you like it, bro, that's just that's
That's a wet willy.
I did it in a video the other day, and it caught my cousin off guard with this motherfucker,
So zesty,
Thomas
bro.
Friedman. He wrote an article
Thomas Friedman,
on the New York
yeah.
Times
I know
about
this name.
he's like comparing the Middle East to the animal kingdom.
Oh, this guy,
And it
this
pissed
fucking
me
guy.
off. And in the video, I go, "Khod," and I gave it to him, bro. That was the first time I swore in Arabic in a video, and like
That was outrageous, bro.
my mom allowed it. She's like, "Okay, it's okay."
Yeah,
But I was
yeah,
like, like I was like letting it out.
How the hell? How dare you?
Such
like,
a
how dare you?
Middle Eastern name.
Very. I mean, I guess. But
It's the animal kingdom.
he literally said like Suriyah, Lebanon are caterpillars, who like this and that.
What is it?
Like I'm like,
Lebanese are beautiful butterflies.
yeah. I'm like, what the fuck?
Shut
He's
the
like,
fuck
he's
up.
like the America is the Asad, the lion of the Middle East. I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are, man?
Yeah, no.
So it was disgusting, racist ass article, bro. I like literally the guy. I don't know how the New York Times is a joke anyway.
They
so we don't have to
published
get
it
into
on
that.
the New York Times.
Yeah, as an op-ed. I'm like, you approve that?
What the?
Meanwhile, you can't even say the word Israel killed. You say,
Right.
oh, Palestinians dead by airstrike. By who?
Like how fucking?
don't even say by
The bombs
airstrike.
just fall out of the
Yeah,
air?
yeah.
Like what?
They
Like,
don't even say by air. They just said they're
So
just
frustrating.
yeah. Oh, 150 Palestinians dead by bomb that just happened to land from somewhere randomly on a refugee camp. Like stupid
So
ass shit.
frustrating,
Honestly,
bro. So frustrating.
that just got pulled out. I don't know if
Yeah,
that's a
that's me.
serious thing. Oh, it's you.
Just the
Okay.
headphone.
We don't need him anyway. It's okay.
All right, so
Is that all of them?
Those are some of the gestures.
Nice.
What about some like romantic phrases we say, like "Tobogni"?
Tobogni.
Like we don't say "I love you."
I have a joke about this in my set. Is that like Arabi flirting
Yeah.
is
So
beautiful when you
dramatic.
hear it, and it's dramatic, but it's so creepy in American when you translate it.
yeah.
Like listen to this one, like Habiiibi when baitik. Literally, I love you. Where's your house?
To burn it literally means
Yeah.
Bury me. How about this one? Like أعطيني بوس من شفتك بركي بكرة ما شفتك. Like I love you.
That's a long.
No,
phrase.
it is like give me a kiss
It's
from
a
your
poet.
lip, but maybe tomorrow, or like hello جسمك
That's
شو
Muhammad
اسمك.
Darwish, right?
Yeah. Hello جسمك شو اسمك. I like your body. What is your name? Like that's so creepy.
That's funny.
But when if I said it to a girl, she'd be like, oh my god, wow, it's getting hot in here. Maybe.
Are you sure? Are you
If
sure
no,
that's
to
how
a
it
white
goes?
girl. If I
Oh, a white
go
girl,
up to a white girl and you say hello جسمك شو اسمك,
Oh,
she'll be
but
like,
I
oh my
got- yeah,
god.
yeah,
Because it's just Arabic in general.
Just it has a nice rhyme, bro.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
I like the habaitik when baitik.
Right,
It's very Lebanese.
It's very
Yeah.
playful.
I don't. Actually, I already know your address. So.
Yeah, I know you. I followed you to your home.
بيتك مين بيك.
Yeah, that's a good one too. حبيتك من بيك.
And you got شو هالطعجة يا نعجة. Some
That's a good
Jordanian,
one. I like like that one
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
That's very good.
What is this? How are these curves like that, you sheep?
That's what I'm saying. It's so
Geometrical.
creepy,
Yeah.
bro. But it sounds so good when you say it out of me.
Literally.
There's a,
what
I
else
forget
do we
there's a
have?
Lebanese one that's it's talking about ashta. I forget it. It's like something about I didn't realize that it grew legs or something like that.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
I know it's on the.
I don't know the phrase on it.
We get deep too. Like we call people like عيني like and then
يا
مش بس
انت
عيني.
عمرو انت عيني انت حياتي انت
Yeah.
انت
يا
قلبي
نور
انت
روحي.
نور العين
Yeah.
انت روحي.
Yeah.
Imagine you said to the girl انت
My
روحي.
eyes,
You are
my
my soul.
my
No, that's the
life.
beautiful ones, bro.
Yeah.
That's like حبيبة قلبي
And then
حبيبة
there's the,
حياتي.
when you double down on it, you're like عين عيني.
Yeah, I love.
The eye of my eye.
This is the funny thing about Arabs is when you like let's say Asad goes like he's like what he's like Nasser, can you give me a cup of water? I go
عيوني.
من عيوني من راسي. It's like the funny. So me and
yeah.
Sean, we have this thing we always joke around like Sean, can you get me this? And he'd be like, I got you, don't worry. It's the funniest thing ever. He'll be across the way. I'm like Sean, and be like this.
When
And
you,
you're
and then when you sneeze, it's saha, right?
Saha, Yarhamak Allah is like a Muslim thing, I think.
God bless you.
And
Gazun tait.
And then when you eat and you like you
Sahtan, and you say ala albak. How beautiful is that, by the way, when you're eating and say
on your
sahtan.
heart.
That's like such a beautiful
Yeah.
thing to say, by the way, ala albak, you know?
Yeah.
Ala albak.
Sahtan ala albak. Like imagine an American, what do you say? Like, yo, enjoy. Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
Like
Bet.
yeah, bet.
You just don't
Just
say-
fired. Like
They don't even have a
Bon
sahtin.
Oh,
Like,
bon
they
appetit.
don't.
Bon
It's like bon appetit. That's
Good
French,
appet-
bro.
good
Yeah,
appetite.
it's French.
they
It's
got
really
that. They got that one right.
I think in America it's like, oh, enjoy your food. Hope you like it.
Right, right.
It's like, no,
No,
onto your heart.
You know,
Yeah,
America,
yeah,
what they
yeah.
do? They're like, they're just gonna ask you a question right here. If you want a tip.
Yeah, like, let me get a tip. Like, you like the food? A 15% tip. What
They
the
don't look.
fuck?
They pretend they're like not looking.
Yeah,
Just
no,
gonna ask a couple questions. You know what the questions
it's
are.
literally they just took the candy bar and brought it like 20% tip. I'm like, khod, like
You
literally.
press no tip, they throw your food away
Yeah.
at the back.
I feel
Yeah.
so guilty about not tipping sometimes. I'm like, you didn't deserve the tip, but I feel like I should tip you. I don't know. It's
Your
weird.
boss
Yeah.
should pay you better.
Yeah,
maybe?
literally.
Yeah,
Corporate America.
just included in the price of the food, right?
Yeah.
Just pay them better. And
I'll rather pay $12 for something instead of $10 and $2 in tip. Like,
right. Just pay their.
if that means they're getting paid better.
What are
okay, yes.
what are some Arab stereotypes that are true?
The perfume, the cologne, the Arab. I love cologne. I bathe myself in cologne.
What is the acceptable amount of sprays?
Minimum 5.
Minimum.
Minimum.
Wow.
What are the body parts that
You
have
gotta
to-
go 3 here,
Okay.
Okay.
2 in the back. That's minimum.
Minimum.
Then,
So it
if you're
starts with
feeling
the neck,
spicy, on the wrists.
wrist.
Then after that, body, just like.
So direct. So I've seen people.
Direct.
I've seen people that-
Then
behind the ears.
on there.
Then face.
Yes. Then you kick a little bit on the cheeks. You're good to go.
I've seen people they spray and then they like walk into it.
That's a good way to do it
That's
too.
like the passive approach.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the-
They don't want. They want just.
Yeah,
essence,
that's the
not
Lebanese
too
way.
much.
The
Yeah,
zesty
yeah,
way.
No, the
So
Lebanese way
which-
is my sweat is.
Yeah, that's actually
What
true.
cologne is the question?
Yeah.
1 million?
Oud, bro. Yes, of course. Dior
what?
Sauvage. No.
That's what I'm saying.
I
We
don't like
sweat
Dior
Dior
Sauvage, to be
Sauvage.
honest with you. My cologne, I'm a big fan of the Tom Ford colognes. Like, there's a
Okay.
Cafe Rose one that just, I don't know if it launched recently or whatever. It smells delicious. You combine it with ombre leather. Oof. Woman falling on you.
Oh yeah.
So other stereotypes. We're very dramatic. I think Arabs are the most dramatic people in the world. I love it and I hate it.
Yeah.
We're very loud.
Or not.
Yeah, no, we're not.
What are you talking about, bro?
It's just
Yeah.
Bandak sandwich.
We do eat a lot of food, and we make sure you eat a lot of food is another
Oh,
stereotype.
you can't not have another plate.
100%.
شو مش عاجبك؟
Yeah.
لازم
شو بس
تفضل.
بس
لا.
هي واحدة
والله.
لا على
جيرة.
امي
Yeah.
على امي
Yeah,
بدك
yeah.
تاكل واحدة
حاول
ثانية
بدك تاكل.
ولا ما بروح ولا ما بنام if ما اكلت. You're like fuck ولا على امي ولا الله. You're like shit. You just swore on the entire like history or whatever.
Sorry, grandma.
فن دخل الجنة. Yes.
Exactly.
فن دخل الجنة.
What are the stereotypes? We're very aggressive drivers. I've never met an Arab
Oh.
guy who isn't an aggressive driver.
I mean, you have to be if you drive in Amman.
Yeah,
or
oh my
somewhere
God.
like
Even
Lebanon.
Dubai or Riyadh or wherever it is. In Beirut, of course, bro, my God. Every
There's no
Lebanese
lights.
guy that I met drives like a monster.
Yeah.
Monster.
Bro, because we don't have lanes on the road.
ما في كهرباء.
You gotta figure out
ما في كهرباء.
you
Not
gotta
at
figure
all.
out the lanes by yourself.
Yeah, there is no
The thing
lanes.
is, I have
Survival
this
of the
theory
fittest.
that since everyone is so like in that survival mode, there's less accidents.
Honestly, I agree with you.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We're such defensive
Or
drivers.
maybe
all
they're
the
just
time.
not being reported because the government just doesn't
No,
care.
I mean, I just don't see, like here. You drive
We actually
by.
had 0 accidents this year. Meanwhile, there's like 50 cars on the road that are broken.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like when you're here, you can see the accidents on the side of the road. I've never seen an accident, at least from what I remember.
Inshallah, you don't see an accident.
Yeah,
Inshallah,
yeah.
you go back to Beirut. But yeah, I mean, I've seen accidents in the States too. Americans are also bad drivers. Arabs are very aggressive drivers. The fighting over the bill, of course, that's a classic one. We always fight over the bill. Love bombing. I feel like Arab guys love to love bomb. You know,
Pretty toxic.
yeah,
for
pretty
sure.
toxic in that way.
That's toxic?
Yeah,
Love bombing?
no, it can be toxic
If
if
it's
you
not
don't
followed
continue.
up
If it's not
with
followed
action.
up a month later. Arab girls, they tend to be very gossipy. Arab girls love to talk.
Man, the
Arab girls,
judgment.
one Arab girl in LA, every Arab girl will find out. Like simple as that.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Your name is out in the streets, you boy.
Why is that? Why do we have this culture? Again, it comes back to like this idea of a nas.
I think so. I don't know. I think like Arab girls just tend to gossip because it's like it's just in their DNA. I mean,
Yeah.
no, I mean like look at when you have like a sahra and you see the girls like شفتوا شو حكى وهذا هديك اليوم قال هيك وهيك هيك.
Because even the aunties do it. It's not just the young
the
girls.
aunties,
Especially the aunties.
establish the foundation for it, man.
Specialize it, yeah.
And sometimes, bro, I'll be honest with you, I'm in that gossip too. I like to be like, yo,
come
tell
on,
me.
man. We all get in there.
He did what?
We all
Mami?
get in. عن
وشو
جد؟
حكى عن
لا،
جد؟
لا، لا، مش معقول.
No, I love it. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of tea. I'm a big fan
Oh,
of
man.
Shai.
The Habiibi.
The Habib tea, bro.
That's our newsletter, dude.
That's really the
Yeah,
Habib tea.
we're
I
coming
love
up,
it.
we're
Be like,
coming up.
actually, Nasser was found dating this girl, and I'm like, oh
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
I didn't even know I was
We're gonna
on
start
a date with
reporting.
her.
You better watch out.
Yeah, the Arab
70%.
paparazzi, like who? Yeah.
Exactly. But what's your go-to wedding playlist? Your best hits?
Oh, my best hit. Well, I have my playlist on Spotify. It's
yeah?
almost at 10,000 likes. It's
Okay.
like my little baby that I care.
Okay.
Because I love Arabic music more than anything.
Amazing. What's it called? How do you
It's
find
called
it?
Habibi, and it's a big picture of Shawarma as a logo
Nice,
of
okay.
it.
What's the
Give
first
us
song you
some-
play?
yeah,
The
give
first song is wait, let's pull it up. And it's a great first song, by the way.
Be my
No, it's not. It's Sidi Mansour. Allah, Allah, ya Baba, Islam alaik, ya
That's a
Baba.
classic.
Then there's the next song after that is Ya Sghire by Malham Zain.
Okay.
Classic Lebanese banger. Then
Which one is
Alam
that?
Allah.
Which one is the Yasghira?
This is the Ya Sghire. Dun, dun, dun. Look, it literally sounds like a banger. Hold up, let's move. Yes,
Okay.
But you know my favorite wedding song, and
Yeah.
this will be my entrance to my wedding. So in the Syrian culture, the way we enter in a wedding, the guy comes first. This is not also Syrian. It's like Lebanese. Some Lebanese people. The guy enters first with his zeffik group, and then the girl comes down with her father, right? And she has a song, and the guy goes and thanks the father and takes the woman. They have their own entrance.
Right.
So I know different, like Palestine might be different, like other people walking with their wives. I want to have my own entrance with all my boys. And when you guys will see at my wedding, I will come out to Wala Ala Balo by Amr Diab. Oh my God, this song is a banger. This song is a banger, bona fide banger. Just like elements of drums, violin, hits, just amazing. That's like my go-to. And my recent wedding song that I love at weddings is by Ahmed Saad.
Okay.
Is اليوم الحلوة ده
That's a good
الناس I love that song because everyone sings it together.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
great.
It's all about like glorifying that day, that night.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly. But honestly, Arab weddings are just next level.
Yeah.
If anyone hasn't been to Arab wedding, I will invite you to my wedding.
How does it? What are the cool things about Arab wedding? Like the zaffit.
It's not just a zeffit, it's the food, it's the drama, it's the showing off, it's the gossip, it's all the
the
I
lead
literally
up.
say this, it's a joke I have in my set. It's literally the epitome of the Arab culture all in one night.
True.
Literally, all of our best and worst qualities shown in one night.
true.
And it's like every time I go to a wedding, it's like a reminder of that to me. I'm like,
It's a
I'm
flex,
proud to be
for
Arab,
sure.
you know?
It's flex. We
Yeah.
flex.
And then all your aunts are
Sometimes
like, huh?
Yeah.
Should
I love
highlight
it
them.
when they go see, like, they just judge all the girls, like, oh my God, her
Oh,
hair too long,
the amount
too
of
short.
gossip after the wedding night.
And when they love a girl, they'll walk up to her and they'll be like, "Min beit min inti." That's when they want. That's when they attach to one.
Yeah. You start. This is where you go. This is the original dating app.
Yeah, it is.
You
That's why I
start-
love going to weddings too, because I'm looking for a wife.
Would you get an arranged marriage?
I mean, if worse comes to worse, and I'm like 35, and I'm like,
Bro,
shit,
this guy's
fuck,
DMs
mama,
are flooded.
let's do it. Inshallah, it won't be a problem, but I mean, I would never know. I never know. Arranged marriages now, not really arranged marriages. They show you a picture of a girl. Do you like her? Okay, go talk to her. Here's her number.
Right.
And you go have ice cream, and we'll see the ice cream test there. So
Yeah.
no, if you just go straight to ice cream first, you better be paying for that ice cream like immediately. So after dinner, then let's see what they have to say.
Right, exactly. You have to have the dinner first to really get the test.
The din.
What does
if you
zinnikh-
had dinner, if you could have dinner with 3 Arabs of all, of like the
Okay.
past,
Like alive or dead?
alive.
Alive. 3 Arabs.
Yeah.
Wow. 3. Usually just 1.
If you had an Arab draft, if you were draft picking.
Yeah. This is a great question. I go Amr Diab.
Okay.
I would love, like, he's one of my probably my favorite Arab artist. Amr Diab is 1. After that, I would go. I never really
You
thought
like
about this.
Amr Diab more than Wael Kfouri?
Yeah, but Wael Kfouri is so good though. I've
I
heard
feel like he'd be
I've heard Wael Kfouri is
Yeah.
a little bit sassy in person.
That'd be funny as hell.
Yeah, it would be funny as hell. I'd say Amr Diab. I'd say I would love to have Mohamed Salah. It'd be nice to have a dinner with him as well.
Even after the
The what?
never mind. We'd already talked
Mo
about
Salah,
this on the last.
The soccer player. I feel it'd be cool to meet him.
I don't know. I feel like his stance on Palestine could have been stronger.
Oh,
We could
well,
get
I can name a lot of people that could have a stronger stance that we
Yeah.
know personally.
Yes, that's true.
Let's see.
So that's 2.
That's
One
2,
more.
and then one more. Wow, I never really thought of it.
musician, athlete, and then
Yeah, probably like an actor. Probably would have to be. Bassem Youssef probably. Oh yeah, Bassem Youssef.
good one.
Wow, all Egyptians.
Was it?
They are the key kings of the entertainment in the Arab world. To be
Yeah.
honest with you,
Why is that? They're
NBC.
so good at it.
It's always been like that. They've always had like the entertainment hub, the movies, the
Hollywood.
acting, the music,
Yeah.
everything. Man, it's
Yeah.
been the hub for it.
Yeah.
So I think those would be the 3.
It's like the oldest.
Okay.
Damn, not even. Oh my god, I didn't even say Nancy Ajram. Nancy Ajram
was gonna
is
say
perfect.
Nancy, yeah, I was
Nancy
gonna
would
say
be
that.
great.
Yeah.
she's in hot water these days.
Yeah, she is in hot water.
Is she
these days.
Lebanese or is she?
She is Lebanese.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she has been very non-outspoken.
Oh,
Most of
yeah.
the
Well,
episodes.
she's just the main thing is she's shaking like the Israeli blogger guy.
oh,
That's their hand. in
ooh,
that.
Nas
Yeah.
Daily or
No, some random. I don't know who the guy is,
Oh.
but I'm just saying like.
did you guys hear about this about Nas Daily? He's like a massive
yeah.
guy. You know
Yeah.
about this
Oh,
guy?
Yeah.
Literally came
That's
out and he's like. He's literally Palestinian. He's like, no, I'm Israeli. I'm like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
Really just
Yeah.
turning it. His comments got destroyed.
Recently, he
Wait,
said
why
this?
did he say
Yeah, because bro, they literally
call
fund
Uncle-
his production
What do
channel,
you call
bro.
Uncle Tom in Arab? Like,
Yeah, he's an Uncle Tom, literally, bro. Because like he has this big production company or whatever it is, and it's funded by like Zionist money, like
Yeah.
100%. And
Yeah.
he didn't want to lose his money, so he's like, yeah, I know what's going on with Palestine, and obviously it's tragic what happened to on the other side, but also to acknowledge what's going on. Like, you listen to all those people in entertainment, even to the DJ Khaled's, like, you give me a half-ass statement,
Right.
you know, just acknowledge your people.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll do the work. I'll call out the bullshit. I'll do the work that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
So
least
what would
give
have
us
been good
something.
enough?
Yeah.
What would be good enough from
Like
from
Muhammad
you?
Salah.
Like Muhammad Salah, people wanted more, but I understand that his hands are tied. Like, you know, I understand that. And
it looked like his hands were
In the
literally-
video.
it literally looked like his
Behind
hands.
his
It's
back.
like, I want to say that, you know, I am here for the Israelis and the Palestinians, you know, like,
no
yeah.
dying.
And
His eye-
I just, like, I understand his hands are tied.
He
Like,
said,
yeah,
in these times, the world is very.
exactly. It was a
like
very
reading off the
PR written
telegram
statement. And
But
listen,
it is.
there's hidden ways to
In a
support.
world.
You don't know, they might be giving zakat on the side. You don't know.
It's true. It's true.
So that's why when these public statements of these massive people, I'm not gonna sit there and shit on you
Right.
if you are giving a half-ass statement, you know, because I understand your hands will be tied, but just don't be DJ Khaled.
Don't be silent.
Don't be silent.
Well, but again, we've mentioned this before. Like he reps the culture. He's doing I'm Palestinian.
Yeah, he's
I'm
a culture
Makluba.
vulture.
Yeah,
He's a
exactly.
culture
And then
vulture.
when it comes down to being in the trenches,
Yeah.
he's not about that life.
You know, he's announcing his album name soon, and I have maybe it's the optimist in me that wants to believe in him.
What?
Because God did. But he's gonna announce his album recently. It's soon, I mean, and he's saying, "Wait till I announce it." Like it's all about. I'm about to bring love to the world. So he's.
Was like peace.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably gonna be some bullshit. But imagine it's like, and my album is Free Palestine. Like that.
No, I refuse. I refuse.
then you wake
I
up.
made a video calling him out, and that video got almost like
Yeah.
5 million hits. And
Remember the guy? With
Our
the,
boy Mo Mula got blocked by him on Instagram.
Mo
Oh, yeah.
Mo Mula?
Yeah.
Mo Mula
I don't
from
think he's
Chicago.
going down and
No, he got
blocking
blocked
people.
on Instagram.
I'm saying
bro.
his Instagram is for
Because
sure ran by
no,
somebody
DJ
else.
Khaled turned his
Whatever.
comments back on recently.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
So
spammed it with
to promote his album and
flag.
drive up
Yeah.
engagement, and someone said something that hurt. Mo said something, and he blocked him.
He basically said like those could be your kids in Gaza.
I think with someone like him, I called him out because I think it's really disrespectful. Like you as a Palestinian, you're saying makluba and all that stuff, and you're not even saying a word. Like at least acknowledge the genocide that's going on.
Yeah.
You can even say ceasefire. There's so many white people,
Yeah.
actors, and people that say ceasefire. That to me is at least
Right.
the least bit of work you can do. You know, I understand people are uncomfortable with like, you know, but say ceasefire, at least I know where you're at in your head.
Ariana Grande just put free palette like in her
Exactly,
store,
bro. It's not. It's not.
no excuse for
It's
it,
no
bro.
excuse for it, man. It's no excuse for it. So it's tough with
Not,
you
not
know.
at this point. Also, like at this point, even the Zionists, bro, that I like talked to on Jubilee.
Yeah.
Some of the people like are like, I DM'd like, cause I'll try to like send them things to be
Oh,
like,
wow.
are you seriously like gonna ignore all this?
Yeah.
And like even some of them are like, yeah, it's
Did
getting.
you see
a
what they
little-
said
it's
by the
getting
way?
a little
That they're gonna
ridiculous.
start an operation in Alpha on the first day of Ramadan.
Oh, I
They're-
saw that. They
They're
announced that
acting like
shit
they don't
today,
do that
bro.
shit every Ramadan.
Every
right?
Ramadan they do it, bro.
What
Every
kind of
Ramadan.
no, hold on.
it's
What
some-
kind of fucked up announcement is that, bro?
Like you're
Oh,
gonna
we're
announce,
gonna
hey, we
What's
about
that, the
to
Hezbollah flag? Like what?
Seriously,
we
hold
about to
on.
kill some people
Let's
on
stay
Ramadan.
on this for a second.
Hold
What
on,
the
man.
fuck, bro? No, but think, isn't that that's nothing else but
Oh,
pure
shit.
evil, bro?
No, it is pure evil, bro.
Like to pick our holy month
Is
and
it
say,
about to inflate?
"Shabab, I'm نحكي عن فلسطين."
I don't
It's
know.
right here, right
Send
here.
this way, send this way. We have an important topic right now. Literally, for them to go and say the beginning of your holy month
we're gonna start bombing your last
and to
secure
announce
area.
it, like, is this what is this, a marketing campaign?
No,
We're
literally, bro,
dropping the
literally.
bombs
Astaghfirullah, man.
day one of Ramadan. ينعن أبوكم.
Astaghfirullah, man. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's a human. It's not like even a political thing. It's a humanity thing at the end of the day. So.
Yeah.
Inshallah, man. One day we will all see a free Palestine. Inshallah, soon, bro.
Inshallah, man.
Inshallah, really. I hope so. I hope so we can all visit Palestine and enjoy it. You know, and
Because to me, ceasefire is not even good enough.
well, ceasefire is
Yeah.
like we're just asking for the
Step
bare
one.
minimum. We just
Step
want people
one.
to stop dying.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
But like ceasefire, how long?
Yeah,
It's permanent, right?
No, people. We can't go back to
Stop.
peace because peace is not peace for us.
Dismantle the occupation next.
Yeah.
And then we can figure out a solution from there.
Yeah, they just say we want peace, but like, what the fuck does peace mean? Peace is going back to when we were occupied and people were already getting
Right.
jailed and in prison and settlements and all that stuff. That's not peace.
You know what's messed up, man? The ones in charge, they know how much messed up damage they've done. So they're hanging on by all their strength to the power because
but
they
the tides
know
are shifting, bro.
They're
The
afraid.
tides are- the
They're
tides are
afraid
shifting,
that
bro.
like the backlash. But guess what? They don't realize we are more merciful. We are not like them.
Yeah.
So if we get the opportunity, we do not kill children like this. We
Yeah.
do not bomb women. We don't send our women even to the army to fight. And this is not misogynistic. This is, we don't kill women, and we also don't let them fight our wars for us. And we don't let teenagers, and we don't do this stuff, man. So we have mercy in our hearts. And Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, when he took back Mecca, صح?
Yeah, Mecca.
He did it peacefully without dropping a single
Yeah.
shed of he didn't shed a single drop of blood.
100%, bro.
Ramadan's coming up.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Ramadan's coming up, and they're announcing this is when they're gonna start bombing
The operation at Rafa, bro.
and Quds Salah ad-Din, Umar bin Khattab when he
And for
he didn't shed a
somehow
single drop of blood when he got Quds.
they're like they are in power enough to restrict people going to the Al-Aqsa Mosque.
Oh, yeah.
Right? They're like, okay, only X amount of Palestinians can go
That's
pray.
so cute.
Bring it here.
I love that.
Ramadan inflatable. Speaking of Ramadan,
It's so cool.
on a,
Oh,
light,
the
on
light,
a
bro,
lighter
bro.
note, careful of the
Ramadan.
camera.
Is this the last one before Ramadan you guys are doing? Or you guys are doing another one?
It would
Maybe.
fit better over there.
Give it to me. Help the heck, damn it. This is a great way
Where
to
the
end
where did you
podcast.
get this?
Yeah, this is his brother. So
Ramadan Kareem.
hey,
Bueno. Listen, guys. Ramadan Mubarak
Ramadan
from the
Mubarak.
Habibi house in Nasser.
the Habibi,
the Habibi house. Wish you all a blissful Ramadan filled with shawarma and forgiveness
Yes.
and blessings and a free Palestine,
Free
inshallah.
Palestine.
So
And
get
no-
your
and no-
Ramadan
and-
inflatables.
Yes.
.com. Ramadan inflatables.
What's this? What's this?
Sponsored by
Sponsored by the holy month.
RamadanInflatables.com is where they can get that.
That's
Okay,
actually so
cool.
funny.
Yeah, good Ramadan. No lettuce in your shawarmas, guys.
Yes, please.
All right,
Um,
Nasser
yes.
Al-Rayess.
Guys, thank you so
Wow.
much for being on
This
here.
was
I'm very, very
awesome.
proud of you
Yeah,
guys.
thank
Keep
you.
it going. Don't stop.
Inshallah.
And it's a privilege to be on here. Thank you guys so much. I have
Habibi.
so nothing but appreciation for you guys. Thank you
Loved
so
having
much.
you on, Judge.
Habibi House.
Habibi.
Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat,
Everywhere.
YouTube, everywhere.
MySpace even.
In MySpace, Tumblr,
Yes.
TikTok.
TikTok.
All right.
Cue the
Thank you
out-
for
we're
coming
gonna
in.
cue the
No,
outro.
thank you guys for having
you,
me,
man.
Wallah. It was a pleasure, guys. Thank you. I'm very happy we finally got this done.
Wallah, same,
And
bro.
you guys,
It's
I
overdue.
appreciate you guys being persistent with asking
Yo,
me
man.
about everything.
Yeah,
Thank you guys
next.
for listening, by the way. I know it's a
Yeah.
lot to listen. It's okay, COVID.
No,
It's
he
all
doesn't.
right,
What
man.
else? What else?
La, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't apologize. It's stuffy in here, mom. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. 1000%.
said you're going to be going to between west?
Between east.
Between east.
Between north.
East.
I'll be there on Saturday, yeah. Saturday, yeah. And, oh shit, it's 4:30.
This guy.
How many missed calls do I have? Oh my god.
It's like 6 feet tall.
How do we unplug it? How do we unplug it?
Oh, wait. Can you move your laptop real quick? I'll put it down. Yeah, they can see it.
If we don't get sponsored by this, it's like, it's a wrap.
Yeah, we sponsored. All right, that's good enough. Unplug it.
Habibi,
Be my shawarma. Okay, I might say I have to edit a video and post it, but I also have to do this one thing really quickly. Please be my shawarma. Have you guys heard the song?
Hell yeah.
Yes, sick. Thank you.
Is it on Spotify?
Yeah, it's on Spotify, Apple Music, on Gami, YouTube, everywhere, bro.
This video is cool too.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I
That
haven't
video
seen
is
the
like my
video.
pride and joy. It's like my baby.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You are the tomb to my shawarma. Come to my room and be my shawarma. You are the fries. So cool watching with other people. I was just watching by myself.
He watches it every day.
Driving really fast in my super car.
Oh, that's
Spray
sick.
my cologne in my ear. I want you to smell me. To Timbuktu, I will always love you. If you don't love me, I will put a tracker in your car. I told you I love you. Introduce you to my mama, teta, and my dog too. That's my favorite line of the song. In my house now. Wallahi, I will kill you, but I love you. Oh baby, please be my shawarma.
مصاري هون
Habibi,
دخل على الخط.
please be my shawarma.